Don't you just love the beach? Oh, thank you. My meal. Uh, the Tech Bar Podcast, the Beard Special. All guests are invited, but you must have a full length, manly beard. Ugh, I'm gonna have to figure it out in 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. The Tech Bar, featuring Super Cousin Danny, featuring Powerhouse Ray, is back for another episode. This week, we brought two of the best beards on the channel, in Matt Lee of PAX 8 and Jason Slagle of CNWR. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, grab your drinks and let's get right into the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here on our first ever The Tech Bar. That's what we're calling it, right, Sean? The Tech Bar?
Yes, the Tech Bar. Yes, you are right, Ray.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the last Tech Bar of March 2022. This year's going by really quickly. How you doing, Super Cousin Danny?
I am doing great. How about yourself?
I cannot complain, other than the years going by ridiculously fast. It's like, I was just in Tampa for Rite of Boom, then Chicago, and getting ready to leave to New Orleans in a little bit. Like it's with you and Disney last week. Like it's nonstop, dude. You're moving in a little bit.
Yep. Getting the house sold. Hopefully, the 11th is our closing. So there's a few things to do until then. So, but
we're planning to do it in person. Planning to do Tech Bar in person. Next episode, you and me, which is always shenanigans. Been shenanigans for 40 years, so it's going to be even worse. But and maybe we'll bring Simon in house, see if we can get a toasty little elf with us. But as always, it's not just you and me talking shenanigans and drinking fun. We have our OIT family. I see in the chat already. I see Super Cousin Wife Brittany. I see Gavin Stone. I see Steven. I see Keith the Rose Nelson, Alan Miller. I see Faith Johnson, Tim Golden. So many family and loved ones there, as well as our esteemed guests. We are joined today by not one but two beards. Maybe I should term that a little differently. We're joined by Gandalf and Dumbledore. I don't know. It's the best way I can put it. We have the best beards in the business. Let's call it that. Whatchamacallit? We have Jason Slagle of CNWR, my good brother, and we have Matt Lee of PAX 8. How you doing, gentlemen? Simon, this is where you bring them on, dude. There you go.
Hey, howdy.
What's up? What's up, guys?
We're still doing it. We'll get it down. Simon will get it down eventually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it couldn't be worse than I did a live stream yesterday where the live stream I was doing with Kelvin Tehelar, and the live stream started, and I was just staring at the screen. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at Discord. So
I do not dye my beard, Alan Miller. You take that out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I got my gray coming in.
Sorry, is that
That's awesome. No, not at all. Not at all. Jason is a Tech Bar alum. Matt, this is your first go around at the bar. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, I absolutely. This is awesome. I had no idea this existed. I feel like I've just stepped on the counterculture I should have been part of for my entire life. This is fantastic. So,
Dude, this is
yeah.
your home, man. This is
Yeah,
you're
didn't even
you're
know.
like us. You love the conferences, you love the hanging out with people, doing the networking thing, and that's how this started. We did our own little virtual conference in August of 2020, July of 2020, and
Sure.
Sean and I missed hanging out with people at the bar after the conferences, right? Like that's where the real fun is. And we decided to start doing this little thing, which turned into its own little animal. So it's been
Yeah.
fun every time since. So
Exactly.
yeah, this I'm warning you now. This does have a tendency to completely devolve very
I
very
hope
quickly when the
so.
drinks
I
start.
seriously hope so. Yeah.
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 They had
So-
the rails removed.
I may
Yes.
even tell a story about Jason that I genuinely pee a little each time I think about it. So,
Oh, that's awesome. I
it's
think
a
we
good
have
one.
we have a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
number of stories with Jason. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to give you the floor now on the professional side before this
Sure.
derails. We're going to give you the screen. Give for like the two people on the planet that don't know you, what you
Oh,
do at PAX
whatever.
8, a little background of yourself. We will get off screen to shut the hell up, so you can have your fun. So all you, brother.
Oh man, I've never experienced that before. So I wish I had a little trophy to hold. I would be holding it right here. I do actually. Hold on. Let me just solve this. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my trophy and say, listen, for Keith and Gavin, Tim, Matt, Alan, Tim Fournette, to specifically call him second Tim, and Connor. Thank you guys. It's so awesome to see you guys here. I didn't know this even existed. Yeah, so I'm the senior director of security and compliance at PAX 8. I was with Iconic IT for the last 10 years. Grew to the point that we supported 20,000 or so endpoints and drove mainly the internal security march and change over time for us as a company. Ultimately spent a lot of time in advisory for a lot of different companies, 26 or so. Anywhere we spent $1 million, I wanted to be able to shift the way they changed and did their business. And so I spent a lot of time in that, very privately beating up a lot of people in the channel and very publicly driving their business forward. I then found my new home at PAX 8 as Senior Director of Security and Compliance, which really is just an external role to enable and drive forward the security and maturity of MSPs across the channel. In fact, I had to specifically change my exit to make sure that I could actually do that. And it used to have a clause that said I couldn't help other MSPs. Well, it's pretty tough to do when I plan on helping about 15,000 of them. So yeah, anyways, thanks for having me here. I have a personal thing. If anybody would love to follow me, I'm on cybermattlee.com. I have a YouTube channel where I interview people that I am fascinated by, essentially. It's called Beard Banter. Yesterday, Carrie Richardson came on with a awesome gray beard like Gandalf, like put mine to shame. I felt terrible, but it was awesome. So thanks for the 30 seconds, man. That was great. I just wanted to introduce myself. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, that was a good intro, and I'll raise my my trophy here too.
I've got the other one over there, but I'm not unboxing it. My wife makes fun of me for it, so I'll show
Jason,
it later.
don't you dare bust out with a baby Yoda, because I don't have one, because then I'll be the only one without one right now.
How do you not have
I
a
mean,
Baby
I have
Yoda?
one of those Dado ones, but they're kind of sickly.
Somebody stole my Dado one. It was terrible. Yeah.
I'll put him right here next to Mjolnir.
And Keith and I have been
I
dancing. I just
think
want to say this. Keith Nelson and I have been dancing around, like hanging out together for like a good portion of the last 2 years. It's going to happen, bro. Like pretty soon we're going to meet up somewhere. It's going to be glorious. So.
Oh, are you doing the avoiding Keith thing too? Like I'm not doing it on purpose.
Whoa,
but we're never in the same
That
place
was
at the same time.
Channel. That's a private channel.
It's I think this is the beard. What is it? I think this is the beard bar, not the tech bar. I'll take that. Jason, I like your hat, dude. What hat are you wearing?
It's mine.
It's yours.
Gray-
I
that's
thought it was
gray
mine
hat.
for a second.
I almost grabbed it.
Oh, I'm so disappointed. All right, so we have drinks here. Simon, why don't we get the drinks on, because we do have a show notes and we do have an actual agenda to cover here. And Simon yells at me if we don't cover that. So what do we have coming up first? You have something up here.
Yeah, so first I wanted to say for me to blend in, I needed to I feel like for this episode I needed to grow a beard. So somehow I managed to grow in 2 days. But Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you'll be drinking today?
Oh, so I have a Stone IPA mix pack. that I'll probably be sampling from. Starting at the 8/7s and working down. Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
the
way.
one. Yeah, I like to work that way. And then I've also got a Angel's Envy rye finished cask in the rum barrel casks. I
yeah.
recall. It only
Ooh,
comes out once a
nice.
year, and I happen to be standing in the one liquor store that had it in the city that I'm in. That takes a little bit of OSINT research to figure out, but yeah.
Yeah, finding good bourbon is like a scavenger hunt, like that never ends. It's finding them in the stores and making contacts, and you kind of like have to almost pay people off so they call you when when the good bottles show up. It's no
Oh, the
joke.
chat overlays one now. This is getting serious.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Look at Simon learning on the spot. I like it.
It's the beard. The beard brings you knowledge. I noticed
There
that.
it is.
It's
the beard.
instant, Simon. It's just, that's what happens. Each one of the white ones is a cyber incident, which is why I'm so excited to learn from the gentleman on this call, because I think Jason's got one right there that's pretty pronounced. Yeah.
There you go. Speaking of Jason, what are you drinking, Jason?
Oh, I have a variety of things. I too have learned that I probably need a beer for this event. I think this may be the beer you had in Chicago, although a 9% beer probably wasn't the right choice for beer to grab.
Well,
I have a little bit of Whistle Pig 6 left over,
okay.
and
Okay.
I just grabbed this this Basil Hayden dark rye. I've never had it before, so I'm excited. That's probably what I'll bust into here to actually try.
I didn't know we were supposed to show off
Very
the
nice.
bottles. I actually have children's servants that will bring me my drinks throughout the evening. So.
Oh yeah, that's
I used to do that. My wife would yell at me.
Mine are 6 and 9, so I think that's not a good idea.
Mine are 18 and 17. It seems fair at this point.
Yeah, so you just have to give them some in exchange for servitude.
I would never say that in live content.
Jason, you've already changed yourself to furniture, right? So you don't wander off just in case you drink too much.
No,
right?
Ray had me ingest some sort of pill, so I'm sure he can find me if
All right.
leave.
Yeah, we have we'll get into that story, but we have the tracker on Jason now, so we can geolocate him where needed. What about you, Danny? What are you drinking, dude?
I am coming up with something
Gavin.
that I invented when I was 21. It's basically tequila and Corona. So I went ahead and just going to do it real quick. So what you do is when you open the Corona bottle, that gap of air, you just go ahead and pour tequila right into there. Just
Bro,
to
that's
the
going
rim,
hard in the paint, bro. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
to the rim, and then the trick is you got to mix it.
Well, I mean, that's only
You
fair.
just wait. You see it
Yeah.
all mixing, and
That looks like the Schlerin effect. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the comment, but that's amazing.
perfect.
Most people put a lime in there. You put tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In this episode of Bad Decisions Live.
Oh, I gotta take advantage. I don't know. how many
Hey,
more
where's your
times I'm gonna
nearest
be able to
closet,
do
Danny?
this.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Where's your nearest?
No,
closet?
listen. I do the closet. Danny does the peeing in the dresser. So
Oh
Sort of
no!
guy.
no.
Oh, Dave
and I just
Coles.
disappear.
Oh man,
There you
so many
go.
cool people in the chat.
so
Matt
and
Connolly.
then I am drinking whatchamacallit. Dustin Bolander had his partner bring to us at Right a Boom, and I never got to hook up with him. But it was a bottle of Garrison Brothers. I believe it's bottled over in Texas. Yeah, Texas straight bourbon whiskey. So
the giant star
I'm
gives
hoping-
it away.
yeah, right. This kind of says Texas right here.
Yeah,
It came
does
with a small revolver. It was nice.
Yeah, of course, that
Um,
seems fair and logical.
So I'm hoping this doesn't suck. It's all on Dustin. So who I was able to fish today, which was really nice. So that was
Oh,
cool.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent him a Rickroll link. I said, "This is my cyber insurance policy from Hartford. Can you take a look?" And it took like 10 seconds for him to click the link.
I think
So-
I think Tim Golden got hit twice today.
Poor Tim.
Goodness.
They all took it like good sports, and especially Kelvin, right? Kelvin, we got him. Kelvin, Marnie, and I tag team him today. So we, whatchamacallit, I know he's coming to Miami for Ingram. So we took him. He was asking me for hotels. I sent a list of hotels to Marnie, but changed the links to Rick Rolls. She forwarded over to Kelvin, and of course he fell for it. So he's been
Did you use
salty at me all
link
day.
shorteners, of course, just to make.
Oh,
it
of
nice and
course.
legit.
Yeah. Well, it was those Rick Roll, but like the fake picture previews and the fake, that stuff.
You didn't specifically set up a proxy server with those to host that.
I thought about it for a second. I really did. Like to even check like different IP addresses and show different content depending on where it's coming from. I was this close.
The link you're using, that guy has his code on GitHub, so you can definitely just stand it up somewhere and have any domain you want for that.
Oh, this is becoming so much worse.
And you might as well do a browser in the middle and actually have them authenticate before getting said link hub. You know what I mean?
Like we're talking about that tomorrow on MSP Dispatch. Absolutely.
I'm doing one right now for a workshop I'm doing. I did a Poison Enterprise app. That's pretty cool. That was fun.
That is horrible. It's so bad. Yeah. We decided today, I've been saying it all day. We did this fishing event, the live stream with Ninja. And I said, we fished all our friends. Today is the day we've created origin stories for our arch nemesis. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what?
So,
that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. All right. So we have some rules. This is not it's not pure chaos. This is actual. We have rules here.
I don't do rules well.
Simon, why don't you bring on the rules? Oh, it's just getting smaller and smaller. Why don't you take the chat off, Simon?
All you did was zoom in. That's all he did.
There you go. Matt, this is your first go around, sir. We're popping your tech bar cherry.
Yeah.
So why don't you read the first three for us, man?
Would it be unfair to say that I actually don't know how to read?
No, I mean we can put pictures. We can.
Okay, good. So bartenders are always right. I was just seeing where we'd go with that. No politics or religion seems like a very logical path. If you hear these words, you drink 1, 2, and 3. Was the intention? I apologize. The intention was to. I'm a very paranoid person. Namaste. Fine.
There you go.
Unprecedented and the new norm. Can I just do these as a summative aspect? Like,
absolutely, yeah. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Okay, I'll give Dustin the. So we have drinking words. And the chat will get rowdy, and we have to drink.
That's gonna be bad. We'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah. You see why we go off the rails very quickly. Jason, you know the deal. And for the record, before you ask, you guys are also guest bartenders. You count for these rules. So, Jason, take it away, man.
Yeah, sports are on 24/7. What happens at the bar stays at the bar and YouTube. And if the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
There you go. And here's the best part. So, actually, Simon, can you bring that back up? We've done... This is the 34th episode we've done. Plus, I don't think we counted the ones we did with Cisco. I just noticed on rule 2, politics is lowercase, but religion is uppercase. Why is that?
Man, that's a subtle hint, is what he's doing there.
Simon, you want to...
It's the importance of the words.
Yeah. Anyway, so, and we use it, Simon. We bring up down all the time. So.
That just tickled me. I'm sorry. I really did.
Do you all agree that maybe our secret word for this one should be beard?
That's not cool.
Word.
People could die.
So we have Danny. We have show notes, brother. So our additional word. So we do an additional word every episode now. This is like the new 2022 thing.
Yeah.
We're going with fish since we fish our friends.
It has to have a pH.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It has to have a pH.
Okay. Good.
And for those of you double fisting, I guess if it's an F, you can do half one of the drinks. I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty like
a fish.
There you go. All right. We do have a toast. Simon, why don't you bring up the toast, dude? All right. So I'll do this one. I haven't done this in a while. So raise our glasses, out with the old, in with the new. Here's to the future and all that we do. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
I like this.
I'm gonna stay home tonight, so I don't get lost.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm gonna need Heather to just check in on you every once in a while. I'll text her and be like,
"Did Keith say double fisting?"
Yes, hilarious. Yep. Yes, he did.
Double fisting. Oh, that was so good. I missed that one.
Yeah,
you gotta
totally
put that up here.
Yeah,
that counts. There we go. So we have. So I don't know how I know we have these rules, but we have been talking about Jason missing for so long. I feel we have to lead off with that story. Jason, do you want to lead this in, or do you want me to talk about this again?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I knew that I couldn't possibly be on this thing and not tell the story, and since half the damn channel knows already, I might as well tell it to everybody.
I don't know this story. I don't think.
Oh, it's bad. It's not one of my brightest moments.
Freaking Matt Connolly.
So
Yeah, I know.
That's
2 weeks
very-
ago,
Very true there.
we were me and Ray and a stack of additional people were in Chicago for CompTIA's CCF, the Channel Council Forum, I think is what it stands for. I forget what the CCF stands for. And we were there.
Channel and Community CompTIA Communities Forum.
Okay, that's it.
They're called Smart People's Forum.
We had a very wonderful dinner that Mr. Wayne Selk facilitated for us, where we had delicious steak and way too much wine. And we go.
Hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself there, though. Okay, we had CompTIA. Very gracefully had dinner set up with a bunch of us. We had both nights, and some of us were there a little longer. So we had dinners we were supposed to go to, right? And I was supposed to go to Pizza Uno, which I'm really glad I didn't at this point. I tried it afterward; it was horrible. But yeah. So I was excited about it, but it sucked. Anyway, I was supposed to go to Pizza Uno with certain people, and Jason says, "No, I'm going to get Wayne, and we're going to go grab him. We're going to go have dinner elsewhere." And he starts grabbing not random people, as people we knew, but he started grabbing people like, "No, you're coming with us." And so I'm like, Jason, I have to make an appearance. I'm on the council. I'm a vice chair. I have to make an appearance at this dinner. And he goes, okay. And then I'm coming down the elevator and he's waiting for me in the lobby to abduct me. Okay. In true Jason fashion. So we go to dinner, have a good dinner. Jason, pick it up from here, dude.
Yeah. So we finished dinner. I mean, it was like 11 when we finished. We get back to the hotel. The bar's closed. So I, being a scout leader, am always prepared. I go up to my room and grab a stack of these pounders that I had sitting in the fridge that I brought from Toledo for everybody. So I come down and I'm sharing
9% pounders.
Yes, for sure. And I gave them out to a bunch of people. Well, then,
but to be fair, Jason being always prepared was a lifesaver, because everything in Chicago was closing at 10 o'clock at night, including the hotel bar.
At the hotel.
So in that case was a lifesaver.
That's not true.
Well, okay. The places we were at were closing at 10.
So I hook up with.
It may be correlated, Ray.
I'm hanging out with at this point Ray, Will Young, who is with Baron McKinley, and somehow end up hooking up with Shane Deegan from Threat Locker. So me and Threat Locker have some history.
You know me. Hey, I like to get deep in that.
Yeah. No, so him and I start talking about that, and he's like, "Come on, we're going out." So we decide we're gonna go. He's Irish. If you've never met him.
Oh, have you heard the cop car? Never mind. Great story.
So this is 2 days before St. Patty's Day, mind you.
Same guy. Yeah.
So we go out and we find a bar, and an Irish bar, but it's fucking packed. So we go in there. He orders an Irish car bomb.
This is St. Patty's Day week, right?
Yeah,
seems logical.
Yeah. So he orders Irish car bombs for everybody. We do an Irish car bomb, and that's fine. But we're like, man, it's way too crowded in here. Let's go find another bar. So we go find another bar. We walk into this bar, and it's quiet, small, local. Has the shittiest bartender I've ever experienced in my life at it. I mean, this lady, like, she defined, if you looked up resting bitch face in the dictionary, it probably had a picture of her. And so we sat there,
and she was mad about it too. When that picture was taken.
We show up at that bar. I don't know. It's probably 1:30 in the morning. We sit there till 4. And in that time period, I had another 2 beers. They weren't strong beers, and 4 more Irish car bombs.
Oh no.
So
mind you, we were drinking at dinner. We were drinking in the hotel lobby, and then he continues to drink. I want to make sure this is cumulative. Okay.
At this point, it's 4 in the morning. Right. So we leave the hotel bar. Will wisely goes, "Hey, I'm getting us an Uber back." We said some not too kind words, Shane and I, to Will, and sent him away. Like, nah, we're not going with you, blah, blah, blah. We know the way back. We start walking back.
Because he's being responsible at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Our callback is what? Breakfast was 8 o'clock, 8:30?
8:30.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we start walking back, and I think I see the hotel. And so I'm trying to go in the hotel, and Shane is telling me that's not our hotel. and I'm like arguing with them, and I'm very stubborn. If you don't know, I'm very stubborn, especially when I'm drinking. So I'm like, no, fine. And finally he gives up and he's like, okay, just do your thing. He walks back to the hotel. So I only know this because my phone was dead. I only know this because my Garmin had it recorded. I spent from 4 until 6:30 wandering aimlessly, I think trying to figure out how to get into this building that wasn't the hotel. I have very, very, very limited recollection of that. And then at 7 a.m.,
They
I
do.
wake up in the
They have plenty of
bathroom.
recollection to the
Yeah.
pandering at the doors.
Oh, yeah. It's 7 a.m. I wake up and come back to full consciousness in the bathroom of an under construction Whole Foods.
So the other side of this is I'm at breakfast the next morning. I'm sitting at a table, and we were joking the day before. We have, I think, most of us on this call right now or on this live stream have said some nice words about Thread Locker from time to time. But Shane, to his credit, really cool guy, really cool
Super
guy.
awesome guy.
And
I do like Shane a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome.
And I was telling Jason, I was warning him on Monday. I was like, if they're going to take you out, this is the way to do it. Like, they're going to take you out drinking, and we're never going to see you again, right? That was the joke Monday. So on Tuesday morning, I'm messaging him on Signal. I'm like, hey, where you at? You okay? Just wonder you made it home. You good, bro? You good? I'm getting nothing from him. Okay. 11 o'clock, I get a message from him that just says no.
Yeah. Are you okay, dude? No.
Enough to respond, but no, bro. It's not good.
Followed quickly by I lost my hat. Like, those were the priorities. So
Body
we had
check is
had
bad.
commissions.
Yeah.
So like, from like 7 to 11, I'm panicking. I'm like, oh well, TL finally took him out, which is, if you're gonna go out drinking, not a bad way to go. But I'm like, we need to search for him high and low, and actually had a milk carton commissioned for him. MJ helped us with this. We put him on a milk carton, and we sent search parties out.
Yeah.
Thankfully, by like 12, he was back in pocket. Jason came back okay.
Yeah.
Missing a hat, but that's all right. Bud.
Yeah. But he had his
I
gray
owed
hat,
him
his
an
white
okay
hat,
hat.
and his black hat still sitting on standby. So he was
No, I only
good.
had the gray
Right.
hat with me, so I'm now the proud owner of an awesome OIT hat.
No, fair.
There you
fair
go.
enough.
Which he's been owed that for quite some time, so I can't complain about that. And that's a picture of us at CCF. That's
Is that Bob
Will,
Coppage in the back?
It
too?
is.
that is Bob Coppage.
I love
Speaking
that
of awesome
guy.
beards,
Yeah. Why is he not? He should have been on this.
This would be
Right?
perfect for Bob. He would make
Oh.
awkward statements and horrible. This would have been perfect for Bob. I love Bob.
Crotchety old man. I love Bob to death, man.
We
it was
may
nice to
have
hang out.
some content coming out tomorrow for letting people know how to deal with cybersecurity. Like we have
I
a
love
real solve for cybersecurity coming out tomorrow. Me and Bob. It's amazing.
Throw the link in the
That's
private
awesome.
chat, and I'll have Simon put it up on screen so we can point people
It's
over
so
to that.
secret.
That's
I
awesome.
don't even have it. Bob doesn't trust me with that kind of content. He just sends me little pictures.
Well, he doesn't trust anybody, so that's reasonable. That's
Yeah,
not a problem.
Seems logical.
So
Principles
yeah,
of
have
least-
you
least privilege in play? Yeah.
There you go. What about you, Matt? Have you ever I don't want to say drunk too much, but have you ever gone missing or had any crazy events at conferences?
I mean, Jason and I may have potentially changed the
Win, right?
outcomes for many marketing people for an entire genre of usage of near field communications protocols. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Why do you ask? Yeah, no, like seriously, what was it, Jason? You kind of come up to me one day and you're like, Matt, I don't think they wrote a read-only bit after they wrote these tags. And so I pull up my NFC tools and I'm like, bloop. Oh, what? Wait, what? and then it went really bad from there. At least allegedly.
I think there were at least 30 Wes Spencers running around at that event.
I think there were at least a few. Yeah.
Including
That's like
Jason
Jason's
and
go-to,
Tom
though.
Greco.
Tom Greco
Was
was
it-
allegedly Wes Spencer for a long time, forever.
Was this the IT Nation event, or was this
Secure.
yeah, I was secure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Secure.
And it was
No,
harmless.
secure.
You let a couple of people that like to play around with variables. When you let me play around with variables, play around with variables.
Stuff tends to happen.
unfortunate. Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, we've had some of it. We've had some. I can't even say Jason's the first person I've ever lost. We lost a partner at IT Nation Connect once. We met these awesome Canadians in 2020 or 2019, named Break and Steel. Most badass names you could ever have.
pretty
And these
good.
were
Yeah.
legit their names. Yeah. So, and I'm like, dude, we got to make like a YouTube series. We got to do like something. We got to have the old general. Like, we got to do something. Or generally, like, we got to do something. And they're out drinking with us, and as per usual, Jason knows the shtick. We close the bar at like 3 a.m. and go out to the lobby of the hotel, and we realize we're missing one of them. And so there's 15 of us still hanging out together, and we start searching around. I believe Danny, you were there with us, right? When we lost Steele, we lost Andrew.
I do not recall. Let's go with yes. Let's go with yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a late night, and so we're searching around. Thankfully, we finally found him. But yeah, we tend to lose people every now and again. So Jason's not the first to be lost,
Fair enough.
but always found.
But always found.
So if it will happen again, where's the nearest Whole Foods? Pretty much. Is that what we're gonna do?
I'm telling you, we were this close to making shirts for like the next conference because we'll all be at Secure. Like making shirts. Have you seen this hacker? And put
I'll be at
Jason's
Secure
face
too. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a fun time. We will be there.
Oh, nice.
So, Jason, what's this I'm seeing in the private chat? Not going to let you hire him comment. What's that about?
Oh man, I'll let you tell that one.
Yeah. So when I was leaving my MSP, because we knew we were selling, and I knew that was the choice they were going to make long term. They kind of took off my golden handcuffs, and I was able to like go interview a lot of the different players for this position I had in my mind, right? This thought leadership and education and enablement position that I live in today. And so I was meeting with all the different executives, and at Secure, Jason got very drunk with an unnamed executive, at least in the first telling of this story, I suppose, depending on how many different drinking events happen between now and the next couple hours. But, in this unnamed executive, and it was late, and I walked by, and it's like 12:40 or so, and Jason's just absolutely slobber knockered. And he's going and he's looking at this guy, and I walk up and I go, "Hey, good to see you two boys together." And I put my hands on both shoulders, and Slagle goes, "Yeah, you need to hire him. I'm not gonna let you." And he would put his finger in his face, and it kept happening over and over. And this executive's so pissed, and he's like, "I'm not gonna lose my composure because I'm trying to make sure this guy does want to come here, but I'd like to punch you right now." And Jason, I don't know why Slagle kept doing it, but he just kept ripping, "I'm not gonna let you," and he was waggling his finger like ear to ear hole. It was great.
If he was here, he would. I mean, you could say who it is, because if he was here, he would say who it was.
Okay, yeah, it was totally Jason McGee. Yeah, and they were face to face, 7 inches apart, and just, and they were just both drunk, and so it was just this like over and over. Like, I know I may be overplaying it in my head, but it was at least 4 times.
It was like 4 times.
Yeah, thank you. Then we're probably on the same number. But it was like 4 times. He just kept saying it. Everybody was annoyed. It was hilarious. Like, I almost peed a little. I still did just now as we talked about it.
Yeah, that was a good time. So to be fair, lest everyone think since we seem to have lots of stories of me getting too drunk, No.
This was well controlled, at least for the amount of outage that was there beyond the bell curve.
It was.
No. I've known Jason a very long time.
He does not get drunk very often.
Or CCF was the only time I've seen him that bad. Jason can handle himself very well.
That was my first like real in-person speaking event in years.
You did great.
So I was stressed. I was stressed, and they had just a table of old fashions at the bar that night. And I think there's a picture of me and Bryson.
Old fashions. Smoked old fashions, I might add. They smoked it right there in front of you, and
they were really good.
Amazing.
Too good. I think
I'm a big fan of smoking old fashions. I got my fog hat here. Nice. Danny's seen me do my old fashioned.
Yep.
And Keith says it was fished today. Or
Fuck it. I'll drink for anything. It doesn't matter.
So that's just
Yeah.
Jason. You're like actual proof that the old saying that you either do two things when you get drunk: you fight, or actually, Matt, if you don't mind, get up. So it's that final word. It's either fight or
yeah.
yeah. It's one of the two.
Do you know how many
Either one of
old
the-
ladies at an airport have looked at me pissed off? I'm wearing a sport coat, and all you can see is star CKED at the bottom, right? I got a beard, it's fairly well covered. Like I was wondering why I got this stank eye from this lady one time. I'm sitting there waiting on the gate, and I'm like, what? Oh. Yeah. So my wife braided my beard for me tonight so you guys could read it, but I pulled it out before I got in here. So yeah, anyways, tangential.
Nice.
So in other words,
Yeah.
if your beard was longer, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah,
But they
like
wouldn't have
maybe
been weirder.
that much longer though, but it just says get, you know, I mean, if you
Yeah,
see,
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And mine says don't
I mean,
get.
There you go. I mean, so let me ask you something. I need to know this because, like, you know, I have the. I mean, well, maybe Danny's a little shorter than mine, but my goal eventually is to get that Viking, you know, thing going on.
85, Keith, just to answer your question.
85. All right. So
She was an older lady, for sure.
okay. So Matt, how long have you been growing out that beard, dude?
Oh, about 3.5 years. You'd have to ask Randall Aronis. He's the one that caused this to happen.
See,
So,
that's not that long. I mean, for the level of
it's
bearded
definitely God has a sense of humor, right? You know, I mean, I'm bald at like 22.
right.
My eyes
Okay.
do not point in the same direction at any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
But I can grow a glorious beard. You know,
But it's
just
truly
happens.
glorious.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Good Lord giveth, good
I
Lord
mean,
taketh away.
if I have a ring and I'm walking to, you know, a mountain to throw into a pit of fire, I'm taking you with me, dude. I'm just saying.
And a really long, kind of broadish looking sword would be the supposition.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. So speaking of beards, we have some games because that's how we roll here. Simon, you want to introduce the game coming up?
Yeah, so we do have a new game, and this is specific for this episode since it's our beard special. So the game is very simple. I'm gonna pull it up. Pretty much, we're gonna pull some famous beards, and you guys are gonna have to guess the celebrity
I'm really bad
who
at this.
has the beard.
I'm not good at names. This goes back to the
Oh,
sense of humor thing we discussed, so.
There are rules of this game here.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
one by one. We're not gonna just spit it out, and I will allow if you can name a movie where that person was a central character. We'll allow that one.
I don't.
So
It's okay. I'll have fun with it.
Matt, do you have any idea who this beard could belong to?
No, I literally do not.
I know Danny knows because this is like Danny's hope for his life story.
Are we looking
I think
channel or are we looking movies? Like these are actors.
No, this is a movie actor, right, Simon?
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be movie actors.
No, we'll
He's
see
like,
how it
excuse me,
goes.
I'm drinking.
We'll see how it goes. It's all right. I'm not great at this. You know, there's positives and negatives, but the names aren't mine.
All right, Jason, what do you got? You got any idea who this could be?
Originally, I thought it was Nick Offerman, but after seeing the chat here, I'm actually pretty sure it is actually Zach Galifianakis, whatever his name is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely.
I haven't seen a good spelling of it in the
Yeah.
chat, but yeah, it's that hangover guy. There you go.
Yeah, totally.
Danny, are you going with that? I think Zach too, but
I forgot
I think I'm gonna go
the
with
chat
that.
can help me
Yeah.
cheat. So
Yes.
that'll help.
there you go.
Great.
Simon, is it Zach Galifianakis?
It actually is Zach
Nice.
Galifianakis. All right,
That's
next
awesome.
up.
George Clooney. I don't know. Guessing.
No. Okay,
Fail.
Jason.
This is a little bit harder.
Is it the guy from Grey's Anatomy? Alex?
You talking
No.
McSteamy?
Alex? No, not Mix. I don't know. That's the best I got.
I think our man cards are being taken away. Alex Karev. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
it's a
haven't
good
watched
show,
the show
Dan.
in years, but
Yeah. I'll go with that too. Yeah. Danny, do you have any idea who that is?
I forget the actor's name. Negan, whatever his name is. I forgot his name.
Jeffrey Day Morgan or
Yeah,
Day,
yeah.
yeah,
There you go.
Jeffrey Day Morgan.
That's what my guess.
Sean
It reminds me of a talk show host. I can't remember the guy's name. I I'm at a blank here. Garrett saying Galifianakis again. Why not? Or Clooney. I don't think that's. Oh wait, that could be Clooney. Shit,
That's what I said.
not Sean Connery. That's
Yeah, it could
that's a
be
lot
Clooney,
younger
yeah.
than Sean Connery. Rest in
Yeah.
peace. All right, Simon. Who is this guy?
This is Steve Carell.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
Somebody said that.
Never would have
could
gotten
actually
that.
be old Steve
Ah,
Carell.
that one's easy. Chat's gonna get it like in 2 seconds.
Jason, what do you got, man? We'll go bottom up here.
I have no idea. So small.
Matt.
Yeah, I don't even want to wager a guess. I have no idea. Yeah,
Nobody's getting it.
I'm
I
bad
know
at
like
movies.
7 names in my. I
Yeah.
can count them on
Yeah.
one
Is
hand.
it Matt Lee?
It's not Matt Lee. No.
Garrett. Garrett just said it. Garrett just said it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's Captain
Yeah, he's
America.
probably right.
He is worthy.
Wait a minute,
Yeah,
Captain
Chris
America.
Evans.
No, I was talking about Affleck.
No,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he's
That's
probably
fine.
right.
Oh, I thought it was. I think it's Chris Evans.
If I had
dude.
to toss in a vote, it's Affleck.
I'm going.
Okay.
It doesn't look like
All
a
right.
duck.
Oh, Connolly says Chris Evans. He knows he can.
Eric Dane. All right. So
Paul Rudd.
or Paul Rudd. I don't think that. Oh, that could
Ooh,
be
yeah.
Paul Rudd. Shit.
Yeah.
Simon, this is a good one, dude. I mean, plus the picture's fucking tiny.
Yeah,
You
good
suck.
job.
Like,
Could've zoomed in a
Postage stamp or
smidge,
picture?
All right.
all right. Tell us who it is, Simon.
Garrett, you're right, my friend. Ben Affleck.
Yes. Oh,
I was right.
enough.
I knew it
fake
immediately.
Batman. Oh,
Again,
has anybody seen the new Batman yet?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
With
Oh,
with
for HBO.
glitter vampire guy,
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson or Patterson or whatever his name is. Oh, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it's good or bad or whatever. But all right, let's go on to the next one, man.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah, for
text
sure.
message.
That's-
I just
Oh.
found
Yeah,
out.
Yep.
that's easy.
Yep.
What'd you say, Matt?
No, I just found out I'm done patching at our offices for spring for shelves.
Oh.
Good
Ugh.
text message. Was happy about
Nice.
So you're Java. Are you guessing?
Some smart ass. No, I'm not. Guessing. I suck at names.
I
do other
agree.
things.
Garrett's good at this. It's Jack Black.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, I
Jack
think
Black.
Yeah.
so too.
I'm thinking Jack
Same.
Black too.
It's not Karl Marx. I don't think.
it is Jack Black.
Okay, so Jason gets shit for having like an unwieldy beard,
Nicholas
and so like
Oh, yeah.
he had to trim it. And you can always say it like, at least I'm not Jack Black. So
that is
you know,
a
at
true
least-
statement.
Touche.
This was a little bit.
all right.
I've got a guess on this.
I got to
one.
guess. I think it's Nicolas
it's
Cage. Yeah,
that.
for
It's
sure.
Cage for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
you don't need the beer, you just need the
I just
leopard
see him
print.
saying
Like, honestly,
face off, and then I know it's
Right?
him for sure.
That's a national treasure right there. It's
Yeah.
Con Air or whatever bullshit. Yeah,
All of
that's
them.
Cage. Everybody agrees it's Cage.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. Dallin's really hoping it's Ryan Reynolds in one of these. So, all right, Simon, who we got here, dude?
It is Nicolas Cage.
yeah. I mean, it's a leopard print. It's either Nicolas Cage or the guy from Tiger King.
Yeah, true.
Is that really a different person though? Is it?
Garrett is crushing these answers, though. I think he's like a hundo P right now.
Right? It's like, come on, man. All right. What do we got next, Simon?
We have
got
the
any
last
more here?
one. This is a little bit.
Oh,
He did
I'm
not
not
slap
gonna say
someone
it.
recently, as I understand it.
See. I don't know if it's him.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Hmm.
Oh, that's him. Oh yeah. that's
Yeah.
him.
I imagine that was the same way he looked when
No,
he
it's
slapped that man.
it's either LeVar Burton or Will Smith.
I don't think we're reading a rainbow right now, buddy.
It's reading Rainbow, or
Reading rainbow. Yeah, we got.
what is it? What do you play? Deadshot in nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Will Smith.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Matt, you should like him though, man. He would defend you, dude, because you know
Yeah,
you got the
sure.
bald head.
yeah. It happened. Everybody knows. Like when I was 26, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Who else
it
was
takes a
the
big
turtle?
dude to slap somebody that's like 6 inches shorter than you. So you know,
Yeah, and that wasn't a very good slap anyway. Kind of, it was
No, it
very,
wasn't.
very trailing
like hit
hand.
the
It was
neck.
it was like an open wedge. shows, didn't I? Let's see. Hold on.
The part that killed me is I met him when he was training for Ali because I was still working at the police department, and he would come to train at the Miami Police Department, and so he really fucking cool guy. Like, he was real chill. Like when I got to meet him, but like the dude's had like real boxing training. The dude's like really trained. So like for him to do that weak ass slap, like I was disappointed in that. Beyond all the other shit, it's just the technique of the slap was just horrible. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement here. This is Will Smith. Is that who we're looking at, Simon? Did you just add this because of the Oscars event, Simon?
Yeah,
I don't know
he
how
did.
far back you need this shit. Yeah, he's like,
Might go.
all right, cool. So Matt, let's learn a little more about you, dude. You used to be in banking, finance. What the fuck is numismatic and non-numismatic gold trading? Like, can you put that in
Well,
English?
y'all just read my what numismatic. Yeah, Will Smith did. I learned my lesson. I got the call real quick on the background. They said stop saying those kind of things. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so what is numismatic and non-numismatic gold? Yeah, so like what we're running through the quick career, I suppose then. Like
yeah, I
started
mean,
with
well,
my-
I have show notes on you guys, so
That's right. You
figure
guys
I'd
are like
cover this.
serious
Yep.
researchers, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I used to be I started out and I got my Series 7 66 LHVA or Life Health Variable Annuities. I worked for American Express Financial Advisors back when I was 19, the youngest in the state of Florida, and then at that time, and I don't know, moved into banking at Wachovia Bank for a while and private banking. And then I did this $1 million annuity after this lady closed out her like safety deposit box and made like $5,000. And I was super excited. My buddy's like, yeah, but you would have made $62,000 over here. I'm like, oh, I guess I must have screwed up somehow in life. And so I switched out and then eventually went into mortgages and then, yeah, and then stepped into non-numismatic gold. Numismatic gold, I actually had a deal that this dude made. The difference between numismatic is like a coin you could trade for its non-intrinsic value of gold, but it's like it's an 1860 coin that's in mint state and hasn't been touched, and I haven't banged it against something.
Like one of those, like when it's a double stamped or buffalo head, one of those like those
yeah,
things.
but traditionally bullion for me, right? So it'd still be something that's
you have a specific coin. You're like,
silver.
no, I only do Spanish. Like,
It's an ROI conversation, right?
I like Garrett called it on the head. Garrett just says, "Oh, he's a nerd." Okay.
Yeah. Fair. Like that's a nerd. Yeah. Fair. I use numismatic in general day-to-day conversation, sure. But it just meant that it had more than its intrinsic value. And then actually what I realized at that time was, gold was trading, pretty high. People were in bad shape after the 2008 market collapse. And so like you could buy gold at like 66 cents on the dollar and sell it at 98.5. And so like if you do the math on that, you're making about 50 cents on the dollar. And so you could do that in cash. It was fairly, anyways, it was a good time. So did that for a while. And then I met these two Armenian guys, these like 7 foot tall, 340-pound Armenian guys. And ended up being the token guy walking in to buy diamonds because diamonds trade on what's called Rappaport. And Rappaport is like the valuation guide. It kind of gets into like color, cut, and clarity and methodologies in that space.
Like Michael Rappaport. I know what that is. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
The whole
gold's
thing
great.
You're the guy
no,
carrying
Keith,
the briefcase of diamonds and gold bullion, and
dude, I lost in that game so many times on Nintendo 64, or was it GameCube? I think it was GameCube.
no, 64.
64.
Yeah.
64.
So great.
It was
The timed explosive.
GoldenEye, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Yeah. Anyways, I was really bad at it, but we had a fun time as family. I had 4 siblings or 3 siblings, but no. Anyways, and yeah, so then I met these Armenian gentlemen, and at the time, diamonds were trading at 30% of wrap, and what that turned into was a post-secondary market for a lot of the pulled stones from gold. And so I would walk in because these 7 foot tall Russian sounding, hello, this Zadik Maneski want to buy diamonds from you. That was like legit the way they sounded. And they'd like fill a doorway, right? Like they were huge. But I could walk and go, hey, my name is Matt. I sure would like to buy any diamonds you pulled from your gold. And they go, all right, that sounds great. Let's talk about it. Anyway, so I did that for a while. And then I learned to value diamonds. And, for me, I always just got mentally bored. Like anything else I did, I would find like some levels of the edges of it. And then, yeah, anyways. So, yeah, I've been in a lot of different careers, but technology is the one you fall into and you just can't escape. Like the walls are greased, you know.
Nice.
So,
And so besides the work history, you have some hobbies. Like I hear you're training for the Tour de France or some regarding bicycling.
no, that one's just to lose weight. Like I ride a lot of bicycles in general. I lost about 120 pounds riding bikes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fair enough. Everywhere I go, I usually try to take a bicycle or rent a bicycle and go out and explore. That was back when the beard was just put a baby beard. But yeah, so and then my wife and I are now, we just bought a couple of dirt bikes, and yeah, that's my wife Kat, and I actually found a dead body just behind there at one time. And it
Wow.
maybe a little off topic, but yeah, it's unrelated to the earlier conversation.
Just skim over.
Yeah,
we're just gonna pass by that. Real quick, like
and diamonds and gold, and then you put the dead body.
Have you ever heard of contemporaneous exchange of currency? Yeah, anyway, some people don't get the concept, but no, but yeah. So my wife and I are now about to take on the Trans-American Trail. So my wife's father passed away about 2 years ago, right before COVID, and his entire dream was like doing adventure touring, and he'd always, like planned on it, but never executed. And so my wife and I bought 2 dirt bikes, and we're going to go ride the Trans-American Trail, which is, I think like a few thousand miles from Oregon to Oregon from North Carolina. And we're going to take sections of it at a time as we can get time for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And it goes on all dirt roads from basically coast to coast. You can dip your rear wheel in one coast and your front tire in the other coast. So we're going to try to do most of that over the course of time. Yeah, it's a blast. And no dysentery, according to Dylan. Yeah, it's not that kind of Oregon Trail.
What happens if the wagon breaks? I mean,
yeah, you hire a new wagon to come, hopefully, at least.
That's awesome, Simon. We have another pic of Matt on a bike, right? There you go.
I shaved my legs that day. That was a good one. And Jason was really carrying his own back there. Like he was serious about it.
Yeah. I appreciate like how dedicated you were to being aerodynamic. I thought, taking off one testicle was a little overboard.
You got to lean one way or the other. You got to do it.
I love that. And so every time, dude, every time they make my head too damn big.
I wouldn't wear white shoes. Like my wife doesn't let me wear white clothes. I'm too dirty for white clothes.
Right?
But they got Simon's height right, so that's good.
Yeah, they did do a good job there. He seems compressed in that rear spot and would not be generating as much power as you'd expect for someone in the rear of a multi-cycle,
See, if I would have done this, I would have put Simon in the basket up front. Like,
For sure. Like
I would have
ET style, Yeah, 100%.
So Jason, you did now that you're back, like perfect timing.
That's great.
You've done like, what was it, the Spartan races or the
Yeah, I've done.
I forgot about that. You told me.
I've done a couple warrior dashes. I've actually done a lot of biking things too. I'm trying to get back into biking. So Matt, if we're at IC Nation Secure and where we can get bikes down there, maybe we can go.
I can make that happen. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, for sure. That is.
That's cool right there. That's a mini moon ago.
That's the halfway point of the 25-mile ride I would regularly do around the house.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was freaking dope, dude.
That's cool.
Yep.
Longest ride I've ever done is 89 miles. What's yours, Jason?
So I did a 2-day, 212-mile ride with 17,000 foot of climb.
Crossing the century with that much climb. Good Lord.
Yeah. So the highest in one day is 108 miles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was fairly tossed by the end of that 89 miles because I was doing tavern to tavern riding. Maybe I've told on myself too much here, but it was a good time.
Oh man, Simon, when you ride your tricycle, how what kind of distance, what kind of speed do you get? No,
about 2 miles per hour on a good day.
All right, thanks, man.
You're a terrible human.
I am. I feel a little worse about myself every time we do these. So I think I'll raise a glass here because anybody that's doing anywhere close to centuries is a fucking animal. I salute you both.
Yeah,
friend.
That's crazy.
I had a buddy at the police department who would do centuries every other weekend. I'm like, you're a fucking animal, dude. I don't know how you do that shit.
It's a thing.
I
Yeah.
do metric centuries, so it makes me feel better about myself at 62 or so and a half miles. Like, so I try to stay
I think-
metric century.
I think the metric is like the perfect distance. Like
It's a serious
I'm not
workout.
completely wasted at the end of it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Beer cures all. You know how much better beer tastes after 30 or 40 or
Oh,
50
yeah.
or 60 miles
Oh,
on
yeah.
a bike? Like, so
Oh, I
good.
bet.
Yeah.
And
I did the
Keith
Katy
said,
Trail.
Yeah.
It was so good. Yeah.
He said bikes weren't invented when he was a kid, but he had to walk 25 miles up each way up the hill in snow. It was snow and desert. Amazing that it would be both at the same
It's
time.
weird. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
And what's really weird is because of the big wheeled bikes, when he did start riding bicycles, his beer
Right?
didn't
Yeah.
get in the bike wheel ever. Not a
So that
problem.
brings up a good point, right? Tony Francisco, always with the salient questions, right? My co-host on MSP Dispatch, he brings up, how do you overcome the wind resistance of the beers? I figure you would have put clean shaven up front and then beards in the back.
They're diffusers.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very weird.
Lots of wax
Yeah.
for me.
Huh.
Oh, so and here becomes my nemesis. Here's my problem why I haven't grown the Gandalf-esque beard yet. Some people have beards that come out straight. Like Sean's beard was beautiful, like it would come down and it was straight. My beard comes out like pubic hair, and it's not a beautiful thing.
Same
It's not pretty.
Yep,
Complete with the
same here.
pickleberries and the whole thing. It's not pretty. So it drives me nuts because I can't shape it. So do you guys use products? I know this is the manliest conversation we've ever had, but we already
sure, bro. Yeah.
So like, are we doing like waxes, oils, like heated brushes? Like what's the
Not
What do you
Duck Dynasty over there, but I do, a little bit.
Yeah. I wash mine about once a week, and then when I wash it, I put some beard oil in. That's it.
The beard oil helps keep the skin from being bad. Like that's what it's
Yeah.
really for. It's not
Yeah,
for beard.
I was getting that
Right?
a lot.
Yeah,
When
and
you-
then
Yeah,
Stuff,
well,
yeah.
and when you wash it, like normally I made the funny comment to my wife that I was like a duck because I would go in a pool and my face didn't get wet. But you
Yeah.
put that beard wash in it, and it's like instantly no
Yeah.
longer, instantly it will no
Gone.
longer repel water until you put some oil in it.
yeah.
Yeah, Steven, this is one of my engineers up in Canada. He's also got a massive beard.
Nice.
He's got good shit. Boar hairbrush every morning and beards oil. Like
I need a
there
boar
become
hairbrush.
and here's the thing,
So
like
you guys don't wash yours every day and then put in conditioner and then put in product? Like I do that literally
No.
every day.
No.
Yeah.
yeah,
every
that may be a little bit, yeah.
Like I said,
Keith,
I'm a diva. I'm the social media guy, remember? Like that's the, the
save it on
problem.
hair products, so it makes sense, right? Like
Yeah, it
I-
stands to
I-
reason. It's the full experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm all about that. Keith gets a little jealous. Tony and I have a man love, bro love going on here. Tony, you got my 13%, 17%. Love you, bro. But Keith gets so jealous. I don't know, man. Keith, are you going to be at IT Nation Secure, dude? Like, are you going to be there? Because I feel we need to like make this like thing where we like all run together from opposite
yeah.
ends of the room. We'll do it in slow motion. Simon will play music.
Eagle!
Oh my God, yes! I'm
Video.
watching, Scrubs right now, dude.
I'm a
Oh.
huge Scrubs guy. I've watched every episode like thousands of times. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
me too, dude. Have you listened to the podcast? The
No,
Doctors,
I
Real
heard
Friends?
about it. No, I have. I've heard
It's-
about it. I just never made time for it.
Yeah.
I suck at consuming.
it's
those
not
things.
bad. It's not bad. It's the shenanigans you would expect. They're still funny.
Well,
as
they
shit.
are legit friends. Like
Friends,
most people don't
yeah.
realize
Yeah.
that they're good friends in life. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Donald Faison, Zach Braff, they are like to this day they still hang out. Their families are close. Like
Yeah.
freaking awesome. So yeah, no, it's
Pronounced analgesic. It goes in your mouth.
I miss Ted, man. No, we'll call Keith our gray eagle or gray bear.
Gray bear. Yeah, he's gray bear. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Awesome.
Oh
He's
man,
right. My beard is super soft. Like it's legit. Probably my vicariousness of living without hair, hair. I suppose.
that makes
That's
sense.
probably why you do it every day.
Uh,
That's
You do
pretty
it
much.
every day because you
That's
don't,
good.
shampoo.
Keith
And
mentioned
I'm gonna
something.
shave it,
about,
eventually. So it's crazy.
So I think you're talking about Carla. I mean, she was a main cast member. She wasn't like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
She wasn't a background nurse. She was Carla. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh
God,
man,
I'm funny, damn it.
Oh, I just do not dye my beard. No,
That's not nice.
Keith
That's like
rocks
4 or
the
5
beard
pokes,
gray.
bro, and I don't dye a thing. This is legit turning into the gray beard that
It's
you own
getting more
today,
gray.
sir. Yeah,
At first,
Well,
it was only
how
like
old
a
are you,
couple.
I'm 40. Yeah. So this
Okay.
is
And Jason,
each
you're
one of these are an incident.
I'm 42.
you're 42. Okay. So we're all roughly the same age. I'm just the bastard with more gray than you guys.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. You got better beards and you have less gray. All right. We're moving on because
Yeah,
I'm
but
feeling.
mine turned loose up
It
here, bro.
happens.
You still got something. Like mine's all gone. It doesn't
Why
exist.
do you think I'm wearing a hat? No, I have this.
Hey,
but
have
I have
y'all
the
ever heard of
crown
pumpkin
that's,
planting? I just understood that if I shave this off, yeah, the bottom third. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm losing mine slowly.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So what do we got next, Simon? I know we have stuff coming up, dude.
Yeah, so this is a drinking show. So first we put your beard knowledge to test. Now we have another game coming up. We're gonna put your liquor knowledge to test. And Jason seems to know a lot about this. So today we're gonna play rate that liquor. So pretty much the
Oh,
game
that's
consists
great.
of
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some drinks, and you guys are gonna have to tell me from a scale of 1 to 5 which one do you think rated the highest.
Oh,
Can you tell
Oh,
me what
wait.
I don't recognize
Rated
the
the
left.
highest.
Okay.
Who's the
Can we-
constituency that's
can we
actually
dump the
saying this
chat here
rating?
so we
Just
can see
general-
better?
General feedback.
Well, that changes
from the
everything.
public.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the left one.
So the left one is Casamigos, the middle one is silver, Patron silver, and then the one on the right is 1800 silver.
Does
Yeah,
the
so we
public
do
know
the-
what they're
we
drinking?
do these, and this is the problem. We've done this with movies, and it always becomes who's doing the rating, right?
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
Casamigos has like a lot of marketing push behind it, but
Is it Trace Commas?
it's pretty fucking close.
Yes.
I mean, Casamigos is what? That's the what's his fucking name? That's not the Rock, right? No, Rock is Terramana. Casamigos is
Yeah,
Clooney,
something like that.
right?
Are we so are we rating which one rated highest? Is that the game here?
Yeah. So this one is from scale 1 to 5, and based on general public. So people leaving reviews and then leaving the star
okay.
ratings.
Oh,
All
they
right,
all rated
fair.
about the same, or or are we just rating tequila?
Are you asking the
We're rating-
spread? Like, what is the star spread, Your Honor? Is that 1.1 to 3.4? What am I working with? Like, it's my overall like
I'm
margin.
very confused.
Yeah.
It's just
So
general
we
public
wanna know
feedback.
which
So
is
they,
the highest. There we go. We're not doing like
1800 has the
range.
highest
We're not doing.
you're overthinking it, Jason. It's
Too
just
many
1 to
questions.
5.
Which do you think is the
Like,
rating?
on the scale of like, what's get you the
I need to
biggest
drink some more
buzz, or
clearly.
like
Yeah.
Namaste.
what's the best hangover?
Namaste. Oh,
Namaste. There you go.
Oh, that's drinking time, I suppose.
We'll run through the first one so you guys kind of understand the concept of it. From this one, which one do you guys think rated the highest amongst people? Just general
The
public.
1800s.
the Patron.
Patron.
I gotta say Patron because the best marketing, but I like 1800. I think that's
See,
the
that's
best
the
of those
point. You're
three,
thinking about those other aspects. That's what gets
Yeah.
into the general public.
I mean, the general public thinks
Yeah.
Patron is good, and it's really not that great.
Yeah.
It's okay. Patron Silver
Yeah,
is
it's
not
fine.
bad.
It's
I don't mind.
Clear tequila
1800
sucks.
silver,
Like,
my go-to.
give me Anejo or the other
Ooh,
one,
for sure.
Respirado, whatever it is. Any
I
day.
don't like it now. Not a fan.
Of the Browns.
All right, Simon, what do we got here, dude? Or Danny, you haven't said anything. What do you think,
Yeah, I
dude?
said Patron. I think it's Patron.
Oh, you're drinking one of these right now. So Danny's like, we're talking shit about Patron. Danny's not saying shit. He's like putting the bottle away. He's like,
So the third lowest on this list is actually 1800, which
Killing it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
it's not enough marketing, man.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit.
Then we have Patron coming in second, and then the most popular amongst
yeah.
the public is
Fucking
Casamigos.
Clooney,
If they had
man.
blind
Oh,
taste
wow.
tested those,
The
that would have
public?
been the other way.
366 reviews is the public.
Yeah,
The
wait a
general
minute.
public on that website that I found.
Well,
On that
is a sample
website
size.
that I
We have a drink
You're
word there in
skewing the
chat.
data set
And
here,
all of
Simon. Like I agree
all of
with
these
Ray's
are-
kicking you off like this. This is a
This
terrible
is
data.
this is
set.
like literally. What did
Thank
you?
you. There you go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ray.
He's gone.
Appreciate you.
So did you go to like?
Simon,
like
have you
Total
had all
Wine?
those three? Have you had each of those?
I certainly
Yeah, I've
have.
had it, and I hate tequila actually because tequila just doesn't go well with me.
Oh,
It's always like a
good
wild.
love
It's good,
tequila.
dude.
I love tequila.
I don't like
Sipping tequila, not shooting tequila. We've done that too, but sipping tequila is good, bro. All right, let's go to the bourbons because you got me excited about that Michter's.
Ooh, I need to get a bourbon here in just a second, actually.
What is that on the left? I don't recognize it. Why do you have these tiny
that
fucking
is-
pictures?
Scroll left.
Yeah, I know the Four Roses. I
Yeah.
know the Mictors.
Yeah. And Highland Park.
Is
Oh,
that a
Highland
And
Scotch?
Highland Park 18.
18. Yeah.
Is that a Scotch?
Yeah. No, Highland Park's a bourbon.
Okay, it has Highland in the name, so I immediately go to Scotch.
Yeah. I mean, at 18 years, it might as well be, frou-frou
Yeah.
Scotch. But
I honestly think it's probably going to be the Four Roses.
That's where I'm at, man. Like, I hate it, but you're
Yeah, I
probably
think so,
100% right. Like, especially if it's a
Yeah,
blind
love
taste
Four
test.
Roses.
That's a 2013 Four Roses, so it's aged a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say how old I am, man. Like 2013
Oh,
seems recent.
it's
to
not.
me. Like it doesn't seem that far ago.
It's not like it's 9 years old because of 2013. It's whatever was bottled
No,
at.
that was nice. Yeah. Thank you for being, patronizing in that
Yeah.
regard. It's fantastic.
I was talking to Jason.
I was like, Jesus, like I wasn't trying to like beat it up, but okay.
You fucking idiot. What are you talking to? No, I'm so talking to Jason. No, I actually Four Roses single barrel is one of my favorites. Jason, what say you, dude? You guys are both squarely on the Four
I think
Roses
it's
here,
Four
right?
Roses, Highland.
I'm
and
definitely
then
on the Four
Vickers.
Roses. Oh, we're putting it complete. Then I would definitely say the opposite. It'll be Four Roses, Michter's, Highland Park.
Okay.
I'm with you actually. I think Highland Park's going to be third here. Danny, what say you, bro?
I say Four Roses 1 because I gotta be honest, never heard of the other two. Sorry. So I'll go
Bullshit.
with-
I brought Michter's to because McGee likes Michter's. I brought Michter's
Is
to
that when
IT
you started
Nation.
mixing bourbon?
We never mix bourbon. You never fucking mix bourbon. I will never do that ever. That's bullshit. So, all right, Simon, what is it?
All right, so clearly the website doesn't agree with you guys because Four Roses came in last. Then we have
What?
Highland and then Mick.
No, Highland has no score. I can't see it.
Guys, this is false. Two people
Yeah,
voted.
two people, and they were both
Yeah.
votes for
Meaning-
McGee.
Bro,
Meaning
come on,
someone
man,
gave it
like-
a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let's
someone
throw out
gave
the
it a 4 and a
no,
half.
no, guys.
That's
I know
it.
how we'll solve this. I know how we solve it. We throw out the bottom score for that one and the top score for that one.
Oh, 0.
We can go like vote on Michter right now and like modify the score just with 2 more votes.
He'll
I mean,
change it. This is Victor. What's the site, bro?
Simon, I think I found the rating site. You should drop it in the chat so people can go fix this for us.
what's up, Martin? How you doing, brother?
If you guys want to go ahead and vote on your favorite bourbons, you guys could do that. Just
Yeah.
the link
Actually,
in
we
the
should
chat.
start doing that. We
Thank
should
you.
put up polls for like some of these
Oh,
questions
that'd be
and shit.
great. Yeah, like we should have asked the audience here if we could,
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
next up we have
we got
vodka.
Hamilton.
Oh, now we talk about vodka. Okay, I know this vodka. I'm in. I got it.
Vodka. Did you see Stolichnaya change their name to Stoli because they,
That's how
they're
I
not
order it.
they're actually not a Russian brand anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just watched a
I think
documentary
we
on FSB guy. You know what I mean? The guy with all the guns that used to shoot that pretended to have a Russian accent. And
Talking about Putin.
yeah, that guy.
I mean,
No. There was a guy on YouTube that shot guns all the time and had a fake Russian accent.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know who you're talking. You
Yeah.
did like in fields and shit. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly who you're
yeah.
talking about.
So they did a documentary on the guy, and so like I picked back up the accent just for the hell of it, I suppose.
I love that guy. That guy's funny as shit. All right. So we got Tito, Skull, and Goose. Jason, what say you, dude? What's the order here?
Oh fuck, man. I mean, I'd give you my order. I think Goose is probably going to take it because again, marketing. Goose, Tito's, Skull.
Ooh.
Jason or Matt?
I'm gonna go Tito's Goose Skull.
Yeah, that was a close one.
That's how I'm feeling.
I'm in the
thinking
Midwest.
Tito's-
It counts. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
love me
yeah.
some Tito's. I think it's way better than Grey Goose, but Grey Goose has that marketing. Like
It does. It does.
Well, plus you can go to Costco and get like the Costco brand, and it's the same fucking bottler as Grey Goose. Danny, I knew you were going to say that, Danny, because you're the one that told me that story. But what say you, dude?
I'm gonna go Tito's 1, Grey Goose 2, and Skull 255.
Did Skull
Okay.
touch you in a bad place or?
So when I
used to
was
put Skull
younger,
in his beer.
we didn't have a lot of money, me and my friends, and we wanted to get together and get a bottle. And we asked the actual guy at the liquor store. We asked him, "What are your 3 cheapest vodkas?" And then he goes, "Well, this one is not so bad." I don't even remember the other one. I just remember the last one because this is how he described it. Well, this one's not too bad, and this one's a you get a bigger bottle, but it's a little less expensive, but it's not as good as the one. And then we have this one where I wouldn't even wash my own dog with. That's how he said it.
Oh,
So guess what we
okay.
bought?
The dog one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And how'd
and
you
it
feel?
was-
How
it-
bad was that hangover the next day?
Oh, ooh, it was just horrible. It's all types of. It literally tasted like. It literally tasted like rubbing alcohol. Like it
I
was
think at first I got to say hi to my mother-in-law. Hey, mom. But whatchamacallit? I think Tim brings up an excellent point. Who is fact checking Simon here?
Yeah, it's
Like,
rough.
how
It's
do we know
rough
he's not
data.
fixing it?
Rough data.
You
Yeah,
just
I
have to
mean,
trust. You guys could. We have the link in the chat if you guys want to give your own.
I'm not
rating.
questioning
You
the
guys
link.
can
I'm
go ahead.
questioning the overall data set and its congruity. Like, is like questionable data set in general.
Simon is such a dick. He's trying to rickroll the entire fucking chat. Um,
Yeah, well, so far only Simon is the only one that's fallen for it. He's only got one clip.
Actually, when you see it, I
Jason.
better not even see. I better see like 0 for Skull. Like nobody better have reviewed it. That's how bad that was.
Just mix
So,
water.
Steven makes an excellent point. Well, I can't say no hangover because there have been closet incidents. But I will say better
Clusters.
liquors and not mixing will
Ooh,
give
I have
you.
that water bottle. No, I
mixer.
broke that water bottle.
We were arguing over swag earlier today, over Huntress swag. So yeah, or just mixed with water. What the fuck are you mixing vodka with water? All right, we need the answers to this, Simon. What's going on here, dude?
Clearly, we have Skull coming last.
Wait a minute.
Then we have Grave Goose, and then we have Tito's coming.
All
back.
right, so
With the-
Tito's is first. Okay,
I got it.
nice, good shit.
So
man.
how do you get 0.79 no stars?
Yeah, can you
with
vote
7
zero?
votes?
Right?
Everybody
Moving on
voted.
to the
One
next,
guy voted
question.
1, and everybody voted 0s, or a couple people with 1. You could do the math.
You must
And
be able
that's
to vote
probably
half.
because the
Okay.
guy.
probably
Probably because the
half.
guy didn't know that he could vote 0, and he just.
If
told
you
me.
had 2 1s and 3 zeros, no, you can you vote 0? Yeah,
Can you
I don't
get
know.
to 7 votes that equal 0.79? I'm
Yeah, it would
questioning
be
your
one
overall
vote.
data.
That would be. I think you're right.
Okay, since we don't like this website, let's switch it over to beer. This is from another website. Now this is the rating from 0 to 100.
But those aren't beers. I mean, Guinness is basically just a meal, right?
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Right.
ultimately,
That is true.
That's
It's
a
the
big
base of an
cake.
Irish car bomb.
it's like
so
an
I won't ever drink
MRE,
it
I
again.
think, as I understand it in that culture.
I just can't win here. All right, so what do we have? We have Guinness, Heineken, and Stella. From this is 0 to 100. So which one do you guys think rated the highest? And this one is actually by critics. Which I don't know what.
It's probably gonna be Heineken.
Determines the critics.
No.
Stella Heineken Guinness.
Heineken, Stella, Guinness.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have something I need to bring up here. I'm doing the Google Sheets to do these averages. And there is no way, even with one, so 1, 1, and then the rest zeros.
You can do halves, Ray.
3, 4, 5.
Ooh, can you give
No,
a half star?
that gives
Let's
you
assume you
2.5.
can. No, let's assume you can do a half star. So you could give a
All
1
right,
and a
so
0.5
0.5.
and the rest zeros. What does that come up to?
That comes out to 0.21.
Yeah, which
Okay,
is
so we need some more
0.79 backwards.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah.
That's right.
0.21 is
79.
It's
0.79.
all ones except 1.5 and 1 0.
Yeah. Yeah. Try
All
going 1s and
nice.
0s. Yeah. And a half at the end and then a 0. No,
Not
just a
1.5.
0.5.
It's 0.5.
Just 0.5.
0.5.
Just 0.5.
Jason's right. I believe this is exactly right.
Fuck yeah, you're right. 0.785.
Yeah.
You're right.
Math,
Okay.
bro.
The quick math checked out. Hundo P.
Okay. Back to our
Some
regular.
jackass had a hangover enough to give that a fucking 0.
Or it
I
would
just
be
want you to know.
all ones. It would be 5 1s and 2 0s. I think would be the same then.
True
How-
story.
how
Like, I
many
don't want
bars-
to split hairs on how many
Yeah.
split heads there were, right? Like ultimately.
How many bar shows do you know have math, that have Excel, Google Sheets pop out in the middle of the show? I'm just saying. We got
They
everything.
Make me happy. Yeah.
So
Like
Martin,
somebody legit rated it nothing. They're like, this is so
Yeah.
bad. I award you 0 points. May God have mercy on your soul.
I would like to see like
Exactly.
the written reviews,
Yeah,
like the
that would be the
word
best.
went to that 0. That would have been awesome.
It'd be like that Nair one in Amazon. If you've ever read the Nair, iterative on
Or the sugar-free gummy bears.
yeah, sorry, tangential gents. If you look it up, you'll laugh. I promise.
Oh, guys, wait a minute. I forgot something. Namaste.
Oh,
There you
namaste.
Good shit.
I'm gonna have a leak if I don't walk away for a sec. So I'll see y'all in just a second here.
Go ahead. Bro.
Yeah, Simon wasn't paying attention to the private chat like 10 minutes ago when Matt said he had to pee.
Yeah, he
I was too busy trying to rickroll.
So, Danny, you had some skull story. I see that. Like, even though
I just said it. And it's.
I wasn't paying attention. I was doing math.
And I really don't want to say it again. I really don't.
Well, now I want to know. Now we're curious.
That's the one that I told you that I went to the liquor store. My friends and I, we said, what are your 3 cheapest vodkas?
Oh,
And-
yeah. I got you. I got you.
I
And
just
did you
found
end
it
up in
hilarious.
the pissing in the dresser, or
No. It was bad. It was really bad. It was just bad hangover, bad everything. Never again.
what is this?
So what are the
Alright,
ratings here?
picking on the short guy. That's horrible. All right.
Wow.
So we're getting a lot of trash here. Hold on a second. We're getting a lot of trash here. Gavin is saying that Americans don't know anything about beers. Excuse me. And we got Steven, who's in North America, sir, saying it's true they don't. So, if you're going to talk some shit, Gavin and Steven, I'm going to see you tomorrow. No, wait, I'm off tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday. Put in the chat what beers you guys like. So, what is that? I can't see that.
It's gonna
Hold
be
on.
like
Double IPA.
I bet you Steven's gonna be like Moosehead.
Oh,
or something.
fuck IPAs. I can't stand IPAs, man.
I love IPAs. Pretty good.
It's
Ray, do you know what IPA stands for?
yeah, it's
IPA.
Indian Pale Ale.
Very good.
I
I feel. Oh,
All
so
right,
you-
back.
wait,
Hello.
U.S. Gavin is saying that Americans don't know beers. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's even worse. Like, what the fuck, man? All right. So
That's funny.
I only drink 2 out of these, so I'll abstain from this. But Danny, we've been picking on you last. Why don't you go first here? Why don't you rate these top to bottom?
I'm gonna go Stella last, Guinness, then Heineken.
So bottom to top.
Heineken.
Okay.
Right. Heineken one.
Heineken, Stella, Guinness.
Right.
The
Okay.
question
Heineken,
wasn't
Guinness,
which
Stella.
beer is the best. It's what
Maybe
the
I
public
had
rating
Skull
was,
just now
right?
and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you chase that with some MD 2020 or like how did this work out?
Ooh, Mad Dog for the loss. Yeah.
Ooh.
We've all had those nights. We've
yeah.
see. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Dallin's talking about the beer or he's talking about like just a good date night.
What?
Oh no. All right, Jason. What say you, dude? And what do you think these were rated as the highest? I'm not saying your personal preference here.
Yeah. So I think it's probably Stella, Heineken, Guinness, because I feel like mostly U.S. people rate this. And I mean,
Okay, that's fair.
and I think I'm gonna put Stella maybe 70, and Guinness
Trying to
we'll
hit
call
the
it like
numbers.
55.
Oh.
We'll see.
All right, Matt.
I think we're probably looking at Heineken at a 3.8, Stella at a 3.76 or so, and
Scale
Guinness.
of 1 to 100.
Oh,
These are out
I
of-
apologize. Well, you guys can do the math, right? 37, I suppose. Then no, I'm just kidding. I thought it was out of 5
have to
stars.
get
I'll
the
just start
experience,
again.
man.
I was peeing. You guys are gonna give me crap because I was peeing. Y'all come up with some new numbering system other than the 4-star things we've seen before. That's fine. I don't care. All right, so I would probably say Heineken's going to be a 75, and then Stella's in the 60s and Guinness is in the 50s. I don't know, something like that.
I'm going to go with as much as it pains me to say this, I'm probably going to go with Stella, Heineken, and Guinness, even though Guinness is probably the only one of the three. Or well, I drink.
I
Stella,
would
but-
not drink the other two beers. Let's just put it this way. You asked
Yeah.
me what the crowd or the audience would necessarily.
Yeah,
All right.
Guinness I have in my office right now. Like
Nice.
that's the only one of these three I have. All right, Simon, what is it, man?
All right, so we have Heineken coming in last. Then we have Stella with a 72, and then Guinness with a top 81.
Ooh.
Okay, so Beer Advocate.
Okay.
Beer Advocate actually has a 1 through 5 scale too. If you look under average instead of score.
Huh.
Jason, I appreciate you trying to like help me feel better about my terrible scoring system earlier. You're the man. Thank you. You're a giver.
That's fucking awesome. Okay, who's gonna own this one?
It wasn't me.
Hey, I heard it too. I didn't want to say.
That's fucking great.
Keep it moving.
I'd claim it if it was mine, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you
Hey,
gotta.
did you-
I'm
wait,
I'm
I mean,
digging
was it you?
I'm digging Sour Patch Kids out of a container, so that's the only noise that came from my side.
Okay.
All right. I may try to push one off later and see how directional this mic really is. But, just as a curiosity. I mean, yeah.
Simon, mark the tape. Mark the tape.
Right?
Timestamped. All right, next up we have Corona, Dos Equis, Modelo. Which ones do you guys think will rate the highest amongst all?
Why?
I
Can we
drink
choose beers that aren't shitty?
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
take my
Fucking
beer?
Asian beer.
Like you're like,
It's
here's an
a
East
theme.
Coast
It's a
IPA.
theme. It's a
They're
theme.
refreshing. Corona's a piece of shit, but
You know
I don't know
what it
who.
is, Jason.
that.
You're not at the beach. That's
Yeah.
when you have these. That's when
Yeah.
you drink them at the beach.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh man, if I'm at the beach, I'll have a Dos Equis or I'll
I'm
have a
with
Modelo.
Martin on this one.
Dude, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
this is-
I agree with Martin.
is a
I
nine.
choose none. I rate
yeah,
all
I'd
of
like
them
to vote
-3.
0 on this, please. Not gonna be a hater, but that's
way
water.
to know your audience here, Simon.
So we all just passed.
Yeah, we just passed this one.
You can tell that I made this game because those are the beers that
Yeah.
I chose.
It was this close
I mean,
to being juicy. too,
Dos
so-
Equis is probably the top, honestly. Corona's probably the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's Dos Equis. I thought Modelo. I think Modelo
Gavin
would
says
be.
Corona with or without the tequila.
That's true. The
Ah.
tequila topper does do the Corona justice.
Sound like
Yeah, but if it's Patron on top of the Corona,
I like how Faith is rating these, and I'm not even sure. Is she even old enough to drink?
is she? Faith, are you old enough to drink? I know you're Simon's age adjacent.
Simon's age adjacent.
I don't think she is.
So no, okay. So this was the nicest thing. Like this was the sweetest thing. My favorite freaking part of whatchamacallit of IT Nation Connect. So all us old dogs are sitting there drinking and hanging at the bar and just doing our stupidity stuff, right? And of course Jason was there because if I'm doing something stupid, he's right there with me doing stupid
Sure.
shit or type of shit. And so Simon comes, and then we have another guy that works with us, Juan, that does all our graphics and all that stuff. Who he's what is Juan, 19? And he has
Yeah,
full Tom Selleck
he's 20. He's 20.
mustache.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean this dude looks like
Nice.
with us 12, but he's got full Tom Selleck mustache. And so then Faith, who's Heather and Brian Johnson from Gozinta's daughter, and she had her friend there. And they were hanging out with Simon and Juan, and I was like, "Oh, it's the younger generation. It's so cute." Like it was warming the cockles of my heart. There's Juan right there.
That's
This
a
kid
legit mustache, man.
it's a
yeah.
legit fucking mustache.
It's no
I can't-
Aaron Garza, but it's a good one.
I'm telling you, if this dude is 2 men and a baby, or 3 men and a baby mustache. This is this is Magnum PI at its finest, dude. So yeah, it was a beautiful time. So
That was such a good time. But back to the beer.
You're
So we're
we're
skipping.
9 days away.
This just came up in that secret spot. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have Faith on at least as a guest spot once she hits 21, just sing happy birthday to her or something. But I'm not sure Brian and Heather would appreciate that. But we'll talk about it next week on the partner first. All right, so what are these rated, man? What's
So we have Corona coming in last with 57 awful.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Then we have Modelo coming in with 67 poor. and then Dos Equis
got
with
it.
72 okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was gonna say I
If-
was gonna rate it exactly like that.
Yeah.
Same way.
I'll bet the last 2 years did push Corona rating up. That's freaking awesome. What was that? What was that? Those memes that came out like when coronavirus started being popular and stuff. Or like in the news every day, and Corona was talking shit, and then they had Delta, and Delta was like the airlines like fuck you, man, come on, like it was pretty awesome. All right, Simon, what do we got? We got about 30 minutes left to go, dude. What do we got coming up next?
Okay, so next up, hold on, let me check the agenda. We have another game that we could do, which is actually guess if the beard is fake or not.
Ooh.
Namaste,
We can
while
go
we're
ahead and do that.
determining.
Namaste.
Oh, namaste.
This basil
Actually,
is really
I like
good.
this,
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, this Garrison Brothers is not bad. I did not expect it to be anything good, but it's not bad. It's pretty smooth. It's only
This
94.
Angel's Envy stays in the back of the cabinet, so it only comes out for very special.
Yeah,
friends.
it's one of my. It's the green bottle.
It's the one that's the cask finished,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
a
green-
rum
yeah.
cask. Yeah.
It's green. The bottle is green.
No, I think it's a clear bottle, and then it's got an angel's wing on it.
Yeah, it's got a green label.
Oh, follow. Okay, yeah, the bottle's quite clear. I'm
Yeah.
very specific, Jason.
On the bottom, the very bottom,
Yeah,
it's got
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's the Angel Envy bottle with the green label. Instead of
Yeah,
the
for sure. And they make
pink
like
or the-
2,000 when they release them, and so I have like
Yeah.
bottle 562.
Okay. Oh, that's a different one then. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
need to find that.
Fantastic! It only comes out once a year, and they literally you have to like kick over the old lady in the parking lot. Sorry, Keith,
Well-
but like to get to that one.
Yeah. so Matt Clark that works for me lives in Louisville and can just go to Angel's Envy and get it.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
So speaking
Yeah,
of,
Steven, 100%. I
overrated.
constantly play with my beard. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
my Blanton stave. I did not
Oh,
get
that's
all the
cool.
bottles and get this, but
That's
my wife
so
thinks it's ugly. I
cool.
think it's fucking great.
Yeah.
I punked out and I bought the actual thing, but still, I appreciate this. This is going in the office.
Pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say, if beers were a form of higher education, would you not agree that Matt would have the PhD, Jason would have the master's, Ray,
Yeah,
bachelor's, and
Jason's
myself?
broader, right? Like Jason says, I get the SME,
Yeah.
but I do it on a wider basis. is what
Yeah.
he says. Yeah.
And I got the 2-year degree.
I'm not a beer
AA.
aficionado. Well, I think Kelvin would be the PhD because Kelvin is actually a certified
True.
beer sommelier. So
Yeah,
we got to give credit for that.
There you go.
Kelvin is a pretty epic dude in a lot of things. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he is, and I fished him, so yay.
That's even better.
Oh, you said it.
Oh
fish,
yeah,
yep.
drinking word there.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, 100%. The ice ball hasn't melted much, gents. This is pretty well just whiskey.
So, how are you doing the ice balls? Are you doing the silicone forms, or
Yep.
what are you doing?
Silicone forms. I've got a
Yeah.
filtered water outlet on the house here that I can like just
Yeah.
fill. And so, yeah, it doesn't give you a real clear ice ball like
No.
you'd get if you're using one of the machines, but it works.
It's a lot of freaking work, dude. You can do the clear, but you got to do like the cooler method in the freezer and
Yeah.
chop it up. That's a lot of fucking work. Or you can get them
So-
shipped. You can
So
order
Keith
it.
said, I have a beard and a PhD. I'll tell you a quick story. My brother has a PhD. He actually has 1 IQ point higher than me. And he's an AI scientist, but he got his PhD and his name's Stefan with a PH. And someone goes, "Do you spell your name Stefan with a PH?" He goes, "No, it's Stefan with a PhD." Ah, terrible little cocky bastard. It's hilarious. Yeah, rim shot.
Let's see. What do we got here? I have those, Jason. I have
Yeah, I like
those.
those ones better
which
than the
ones?
silicone ones.
I'll put them on screen.
Do those work pretty well? Like,
Yeah, they're way better
they
than
do.
the silicone ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
you don't have
it's-
to fill them so awkwardly either as you do. on
Yeah,
the
correct.
silicone.
That's the problem. Is half the time if you don't seal them right, the silicone ones leak, and then you end
Yeah,
up with like
exactly.
a half a semi.
well, or they get
Or
their
a
ice on
cracked
top
ball.
too.
Yeah,
Top
cuts in
layer.
half. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can order these squares. Like you can order cases of the square ice, and they'll ship them to you.
Really?
Like that's
Okay.
just want the LG refrigerator.
You know what? We haven't raised to the Ray Orsini level of awesome yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm bougie, but I'm not that bougie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the
I
half
just appreciate
bougie.
shit. I'm not saying I do it. I have the molds too. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like, you know.
We're shopping
Yeah.
for a new refrigerator, and it will definitely make the craft ice.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, but the LG refrigerator is like $5,000, dude. It's no joke.
Yeah, I don't see, and I don't want the one with the fucking window. No one needs to see in my refrigerator.
Yeah,
How
I don't
cool
want
is
to
that?
see
You
my
go-
refrigerator. Yeah, no,
I
not
mean-
at all.
Yeah.
No, dude. At that point you get that, what is the Heimer Schlecker or whatever, that full brass thing with the for the ice. That, I mean, that thing's dope, but it's $1,000. Like,
That's
and it's
crazy.
messy as shit. So yeah,
So
I
I
don't know.
keep
man.
about 6 of these in the freezer at any given time. Like that's the plan. you
Yep.
know?
Me too.
Me
If
too.
friends come over, you're good. You know, and if you just want to get down one evening, you're good. So,
Yeah, I have those, and then I have a silicone mold that does the bat sign, ice molds out of bat.
oh, that's
bat.
epic. I
Yeah,
imagine
it's
it's
like
quite
battery.
awkward to drink, so you don't use them very often, but they're pretty cool, I would imagine.
I mean, for mixed drinks, right? Like if you're doing
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're doing something like that, it's pretty dope. Let me see if I can put it on screen. There you go.
That's
Yeah, I have
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
That's a
And for
Jello
Jello
mold.
shots.
And for
Well,
Jello shots, if you've ever floated on the river, those are imperative. Like you have to have them.
There you go. That dude, I missed the Chicago does it epic. They dye the Chicago River green for whatchamacallit,
for St. Patty's
for
Day.
St. Patty's.
I do.
Did
Yeah.
you get to see that at all, Jason, or no?
I did not this time, but I've been there when I've watched them do it.
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm taking my family this time for Chicago ChannelCon.
Yeah.
So we're all gonna go up and do
That's
the
in May, isn't it? No, August. Okay. I'll probably
Anybody
going to
be in Vegas in April 10th or 11th
Channel
or whatever it is for CPE? Yeah,
uh,
I'm going to be there. I'm speaking on the maturation of the MSP and security over the last few years. So it'll be fun.
yeah, no, I'm doing Secure and then ChannelCon and I think a 7-figure event and then Connect, obviously. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
But we will. And Keith, what was the show you said you'll be at? Okay, I don't know why I brought that on screen. I that and this one I regret.
At least it wasn't the P Green comment. There it is. All right. Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
There we go. Yeah, Tim. Okay, so Tim Golden doesn't drink anymore, but has an epic bourbon collection, and he's like,
wow.
"Yeah, just get the ice cooler." Yeah, Tim, if you can send me a picture, I'll put it on screen. He has an epic bourbon collection that he was
Tim's
saving
epic.
for his daughter's wedding. So
I love
it's
Tim
good shit.
Golden. Good people. Yeah, for sure.
He's good people, man. If they can dye green one day a year, why can't they do it for the other 364? I mean, it's
The
not
reason
one day.
was
The
the
dye
problem.
they put in that river is insanity.
Yeah, all the fish that turn greenish. That's kind of strange too. Like ultimately.
So there was what was it? Are you familiar with the Super Mario, the guy that is in Chicago?
Uh
No.
oh.
So
Here he comes.
I'm at the hotel. I'm at the you're about to be. I'm at the hotel in Chicago. I'm in the 25th floor, right? Something like that. I leave the window open because it's beautiful. It's like 30 degrees out. They let you open the window by exactly this much. And it's freaking beautiful outside. And I hear like all fucking morning, do 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 do, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That and police sirens, downtown's hopping. But I keep hearing this over and over, and then I look out the window, and I see this yellow scooter moped kind of thing. It's this guy, the guy on the right. He goes around, and he's been doing this for like 2 years. He goes around and he actually like throws like soft bananas and shit at people. It is, and turtles. It is the coolest shit. And we're not sure that the Luigi isn't Juan. I mean, it could be, but yeah, dude, it's pretty. He bought it on Amazon or eBay or some shit like that, and he's been having fun ever since. It's fucking dope, dude. Like the guy's awesome. So Chicago's wild, man. But the bar closes at 10, so whatever.
When we at that hotel, the hotel was weird. I mean, it was cool, but it was weird.
Nice hotel.
Yeah.
It was just
Weird.
no. I gotta say the Rite of Boom hotel had it perfect. Like that was perfect.
I mean,
event.
perfect and bad at the same time because I mean we could just wander to Bar Louie until 2 a.m.
Wasn't that a good thing though? That was like that was a positive thing. I mean, we could play. Sorry, Simon. We could play chess till like what was that? We played chess till 2 a.m. with. I still have a bottle of Jack from that. Yeah, with Margaret Jackson up, and I think I got a picture of that here. With Jason and Josh playing beer or playing chess. That was good times. They were also playing beer. Now, Jason didn't have his cooler at that point, so he had to go buy liquor.
No, but I just had those bottles of liquor in front of me.
Well, they had that little what was it? That little store that you could like go
mini
in.
mart attached to the hotel. Yeah. I checked out and I had $400 worth of mini mart charges.
That's awesome.
Ashley, I love playing beer. Don't we all? So,
don't we all?
Okay,
Actually,
so
when we met on,
why weren't you at CCF, dude? The hell? What was that, Danny?
No, I was just asking when I first met Jason and he came down and we all went to Topgolf, what were you actually down for?
It was meeting with
Do you
the client.
remember? Okay.
Were you asking why I wasn't at CCF? Because I was not.
I was asking Keith, but I'll ask you too. Why weren't you at CCF, man?
Yeah, I actually didn't even know about CCF. So like I'm kind of the virgin in this, like navigating the space of all these different conferences. And I've already been on like 22 flights, I think, so far this year in 16 cities, 34 nights in hotels. So like that one missed it. And I was like, I missed Juan. I missed Ray. What the hell's going on in my life that I've made these poor decisions and I'm not here at this conference? So yeah,
we will make it for it.
Yeah, the FOMO was real.
Nice. It was good.
It was.
The FOMO is real. Like everyone shows up at these events, and I'm like, I'm not at it.
I didn't make this one. Yeah,
I know. Because everyone's in Austin right now, or wherever the hell they're at in Texas for the Internet of Things thing. Like I'm an MSP.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a security event.
The IOTA thing, like I'm sure it's a good event. It's not something that was on my radar as an MSP ever.
Me either, because it was an IoT event to me.
Yeah.
But there have actually been a lot of security people there early having conversations about the just general absolute trash that exists in the IoT world, right?
Yeah,
that we put on our networks. So like I totally get it.
You gotta find the S in IoT.
Yeah, it's a lot of S and IoT, extra S's sometimes. You're like, shit, SIT. Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's like there was another article. I don't even know if it's new or old at this point. It was something like wise cams have like, the secret backdoor. Like at this point, if you think any security camera doesn't have like team backdoors, like, you know what I mean? It's hard to take it seriously anymore.
And then the one that just came out with all the UPSs, it's like there are two things there. One, you could pivot. Two, you could just issue an off command. I mean, that's what
that would be fun too, especially because the battery will still have connectivity until like the path to home leaves, right? Like it switches down. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's a dick move right there. I'm saying. All right, so Matt, we have one more game. I think before we close out the night. Simon, you want to lead us into this?
Yeah, so this is one of our fan favorites, Matt. It's called Florida or Not Florida.
Ooh, I'm from Florida. This one makes sense. Yeah, this is a good one.
No, this one is very simple. I'm gonna
hold on. I didn't know that part. Where are you from in Florida, Matt?
Well, the whole OSINT hiding thing, but from Pensacola, Florida, ultimately.
Oh, my biological father and I have brothers up in Fort Walton Beach, so I was up there very often.
I used to call it L.A., mostly Lower Alabama, more than Florida.
Well, you cross over fireworks.
L.A. We had property in Lillian, Alabama, right across.
Cool, man. Cool. All right, now we can go hack. And also, can you give me your mother's maiden name and
cousins?
Or can you give us Connor Swalm's social security number?
I can. He gave it to me 3 times one time. It was weird. He kept saying it over and over again. But the guy's repetitive. So.
Yeah. All right.
Fishing for information.
Now I am. I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. I'm the only one not working tomorrow. So.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
All right, so Matt, this is very simple. I'm gonna throw up a headline. You're just gonna have to say whether the news story happened in Florida or not Florida.
This one would be a very, very, very Florida one, like because there's probably enough of the drugs and such. You don't think this one's Florida? This one's Florida. I mean, I'm telling you,
nearly Florida enough to be Florida.
I think it's Florida. because Waffle House is there and they're amazing. And I would rob a Waffle House if I had no money for Waffle House. So, and if I didn't have money for a finger guns, I would be in really sad place.
I'm thinking anybody brazen enough to do. See, here's the thing: Waffle houses are sacrosanct. They should not be robbable in Florida. Like you should not be allowed.
I've seen it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you should be able to rob a Denny's or an IHOP at 3 a.m. You should never be able to rob a Waffle House.
But if you've ever met the Waffleosauruses, I'm serious. These Waffleosauruses would be robbed by finger guns. Hundo P.
But using finger guns, that is the most Florida thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I gotta say Florida here, man.
Is this the second finger guns, Florida or not Florida, that's been on the show? Because I feel like it is.
Like you got to make sure they look menacing, though. The hammers have to be cocked. They can't.
Simon, did the guy actually?
You know what I mean?
Was it in a jacket pocket or something? Maybe.
Sometimes,
like, at least saying
you're given the benefit of the doubt. This is Florida, you know. I mean,
and we don't know what kind of finger guns. Are we talking like a 9mm? Or are we talking like
was it a snub nose? You know,
right? I mean, yeah. I mean, was this a double barrel? Like, what kind of finger guns was this?
Over under.
I feel that matters.
Usually. Yeah, not many side by side finger guns. That just looks weird, you know.
And we can all agree, this had to have happened after midnight, before 6 a.m. Like that's the approximate time.
Probably on spring break, like if I'm honest, you know. There's
and Aaron Bolton, one of our show hosts, he'll be doing 38 and 38, and another show. I don't want to butcher the names. Aaron, if you can put it in the chat. But he'll be on the MSP Media Network with us.
Cool.
He says that is Florida. So
I'm with him.
Yeah, I'm Florida. Jason, Florida, not Florida, man.
It's not Florida, not Florida. It's like Alabama or like Mississippi.
Danny,
there may be more meth involved, is what you're saying.
No, it's not Florida. We cannot be this bad.
And we got Mrs. Danny, Mrs. Super Cousin, saying not Florida too. Are you saying now, Danny? Are you saying not Florida because you're really hoping it's not one of us, or
this is hope?
I mean, it's just I mean, it's gotta no. I don't want it to be. It can't be.
Yeah, that seems logical.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Simon, what do we got here, dude?
All right, so this is
I knew
Florida,
it.
Yes!
I knew it. And the Wolverine chops, like the Wolverine.
I love that.
Man. Yeah, it's so good.
I just want to point out the shirt, the SpongeBob shirt that he's wearing as well.
That is phenomenal. I love that guy.
Oh, so good. That's my cousin. I knew it was his cousin. Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Aaron Bolton's shows are going to be 38 at 38. Talk about 38 jobs and experiences he had in his 38 years on the planet. And then also with this, Aaron, put your co-host too for Third Down and Thor to Go. And I'm all about that Mjolnir stuff. And I have Stormbreaker behind me. So yeah, Aaron says that might have been his cousin over there in Madison County. So yeah.
He bailed out
37
seconds later. Yeah.
I'm okay with it because it's literally a county right on the border of Florida and Georgia.
Okay.
Madison.
All right. So
Yep.
man wielding sword sets fire in roadway, floods booking office after arrest. So I can't. This is. I'm going to put this in the camp of considerate, right? Because he set fire and then he flooded the place.
Did he also invoke earth and air?
He was
right. This dude's an avatar at this point. This dude's
roadway.
At this point, he did it like this.
Planet. Yeah. Totally.
Oh my god!
By the power of Gaia. Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Well, we all agree that Simon would be heart.
Hold on.
that, right?
Simon, do you have any idea what the hell we're talking about? Oh, fuck you, Simon. I hate you. So...
I'm telling you, Simon is heart. If Captain
form of ice
heart.
Pilot. Yeah.
Anyway.
By our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. I swear.
So good,
have you guys seen the I mean it's old at this point, but the Thundercats fan fiction like trailer, like the real movie trailer they did of Thundercats?
No. I did see
that. Brad Pitt. Dude, I want that movie to be real so badly.
That thing came out like several years ago, and that still looks like CGI that you would use now. It's crazy.
Oh no,
it was really good.
with Vin Diesel, Pantero. Like I would fucking watch that. Like, oh my god, dude, that's fucking epic. I swear to God. Yeah,
See, my
Geraldo,
mind
you're only
goes to
like 2
strange
hours late,
things.
dude.
Yeah, so like my mind goes to strange things, Ray, because you know the Thundercat sword, how it has them little like things that wrap around.
Yeah.
You gotta look through them. Imagine
Yeah.
being me. You can't approach like that, right? Like, because one of my eyes is always pointing off the other direction. Like, you'd have to have this sword stretch in at kind of a strange angle.
But
Like
no,
this.
you got periphery though, man. You got
Yeah,
you're
but the
seeing
eye
this.
doesn't line up in the camera. The dude back there in the camera is like, Matt, can you look at the camera? I'm like, no, I can't. Like, legitimately, can we just move on? This sword thing sucks.
Can I say I've seen like 14,000 of your like live streams and
sorry.
webinars and shit, and I've never fucking noticed, not once. So until you had
Oh.
said this, which I appreciate because I have the attention span of a goldfish.
Huh?
So we would have met in person at IT Nation Secure, and I would have been doing this shit trying to figure out what you were looking at. So I
I
appreciate
used to
you
coach
now.
football. Like I used to coach football, and those kids are like, I'm like, you got to come down in that corner. You got to come. He's like, yeah, you little bastard. Where's the Oakley pointing? Like, you know who I'm talking to? Yeah, no, it was great, man.
That's fucking great. Oh my god.
Sorry,
Oh.
I've derailed us from the initial point.
No,
But
this is
imagine every
pure
time you see
technical gold.
Thundercats, you're gonna see my face going, I can't see out of the right side of the sword.
I may or may not get a Thundercats like sword just for you, bro. At
You have the googly eye out the corner of the sword. You're like, this
like
guy
with the
can't
one
see
eye
out the
here
right
and the
side.
one eye over here. Like,
Yeah.
just I got
Attack
you, bro.
from the
I
left,
got you.
boys. Attack from the left.
There you go. We got Isaac Good over in Iowa saying the same thing. He's got wonky
No,
eyebrows.
Isaac, I got you, bro.
Namaste.
I got you. The Oculus, because it has that little lens that's meant to catch the eye wherever its wonky ass might be. Like, I can see 3D in an Oculus. Like, I can.
Oh
I
shit.
could never see
Okay.
3D before, but because they're like angled to make wherever they stretch on the horizon meet people in different like space, it works to
Okay.
where my eye happens to hit this in the right monocular focus. Like, there's hope, Isaac, but you're right. I get hit by baseballs all the time. 100%. Yes. It's not a 3D object. It's all flat.
It's random. He's walking in Target and the ball just hits him and you know
Just like, man,
on
this
aisle
guy's
3.
chasing me down. Has been for years. Yeah.
He's looking at broccolini and he's like, bam, oh fuck, not again. It's like
I knew you were coming, golf ball. Didn't catch it.
all right, so Matt, what say you, dude? Since you can see all angles here, what say you? This guy sets fire, he starts floods, he's possibly an avatar. Is this Florida or not Florida?
I feel like I only have a certain number of Florida votes, but this one feels so very at its core Florida. And if I had to say, it's probably South Florida.
It's
This dude is in West Palm right now, sitting in jail. No,
I have a funny story about cheetahs at West. Not for this, anyways. Different.
Okay, a different time. Okay, Jason, what say you, dude?
this one is to Florida, so I say not Florida.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. I to me, like you got to find a sword. You got to set it on fire, which means you got to apply some kind of like alcohol or some kind of something. You got to have a light source and not set yourself on fire while you set the sword on fire in a roadway.
You're saying it's
I'm
too
gonna change my
articulate for a
mind.
Florida guy? Like it's too
I-
much, too accurate?
This is too
I think
complicated. This
It
is too
could
much.
be
math.
Florida because it could be backyard scientist.
Can I change my vote? I want to go not Florida because of Ray's impassioned speech.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't think this is Florida at this point. I think this is way too complicated. This is not Mr.
That's
Science.
Jacksonville. I would agree with Aaron though. Jacksonville is in the realm of possibility on this one though. Like, it's kinda
I mean,
strange.
Jacksonville.
Say,
Let's be honest. All the stories of Florida are Jacksonville or Tampa. I mean that is basically it, right? Like,
because they have internet,
and-
they can put the stories out on the internet.
Yeah.
You know?
and Danny, just to be clear, where are you building your house again? He's moving to Tampa.
Sarasota.
All right. So is this your neighbor or is this not your neighbor, Danny? Is this Florida?
I'm gonna say, well, actually, yeah, it is kind of smart. So I'm gonna say Florida.
You can say Florida. All right. Matt and myself are the naysayers here. Simon, which is this,
Yeah.
man?
It is
Oh,
Florida. It is South Florida. See,
Wow.
you stirred me wrong.
Titusville.
I'm sorry, dude. I read too far into this. This is like
Oh yeah.
that picture. That picture is a thing of beauty right there.
Yeah, not surprised. Like
Brevard County.
Whoa,
Yeah,
gents.
no.
Whoa. It's not nice, Jason. Oh, the guy. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, we can't call him Brevard anymore. No, we can't, dude. That face is like, what just happened? Like,
Well, the
I'm
flash
saying that
surprised him for a second. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm back awake," and during the picture taking, he was probably in and out of.
this is.
To,
I'm thinking there's at least 3 or 4 empty bottles of MD 2020.
Yeah,
Or
that's the wake
English.
up face.
Or
right
the
there,
vodka?
man. Yeah.
Skull.
What was he
Yeah.
drinking? That
This dude has
zero
Skull.
star
no,
vodka.
Skull. Don't
Drinking
even say that.
Skull.
He was drinking Skull. Those are Skull
Plot
eyes
twist, he
right
was
there.
drinking
That's
Zima.
Matley approved. Yeah.
So, gentlemen, this occurred where NASA launches shuttles.
Yeah, but that one NASA lady rode in a diaper for a while too. So like, I'm not going to give it a whole lot of credit for like the organization.
I mean, I can't knock somebody wearing a diaper for extended period of times. I get it. It's sometimes you get real comfy. You're Netflixing. You're watching season 2 of Bridgerton. You don't want
he
to get
was
up.
driving to kill her romantic rival. So like, I mean, that's commitment.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, at one point during the new norm, we all thought about getting. We all thought about probably having diapers due to the toilet paper shortage. So
yeah.
There you go.
Save time.
Aaron said, "I did what?" Yeah. Oh man. All right, Sam. Do we have any more of these horrible? I'm hoping at least one is not Florida. Like it's got to be. All right, drunk
What
man
was this me?
reported missing.
No, that's
What?
Minnesota.
Was this
I'm
me?
good on,
Did I do
yeah,
this?
that's Minnesota. Oh, sorry.
Right. Drunk man reported missing.
Why?
Joined his own search party for hours. Ended up at a Whole Foods in a bathroom.
Yeah, with milk, as I understood it.
Milk.
remember, guys, it was
Garden.
being built. It wasn't even. There was nothing there.
But how bougie is drunk Jason that he doesn't end up in a Quickie Mart? He doesn't
No.
end up in like a Walgreens. He ends up in a freaking Whole Foods. He's like, well,
No.
Trader Joe's is unavailable, so I went to Whole Foods.
No. He wound up where Amazon has lockers. Like, let's just put it.
He's like, I need a sleeping bag. I can order it, and they can have it sitting waiting for me in the
tomorrow.
locker.
Yeah, in the
That was
locker. It'll
pretty
be here
fucking
tomorrow,
smart.
bro. He's gonna sleep right here
Okay.
next to the carrots.
On second thought, that was pretty freaking brilliant of you, Jason. I got to give you credit, dude. All right. Drunk man reported missing, joined his own search party for hours. What say you guys? And those of you in chat, I see you. Let's see what say you too.
Yeah, I think it's
Jason, you
Midwest.
can go first, man.
I agree. I think it's Midwest.
Yeah,
Midwest.
this year is
Not
Minnesota, don't you know? As I
Minnesota.
understand.
Danny?
I'm gonna go first clean sweep, Florida.
No, bro.
Oh, you think we're
You're
taking?
wrong.
You think we're taking the whole boat?
Florida people
Faith
don't
says
participate in
nacho.
anything. It's not happening.
Hey, Gavin,
if
we
they're
don't need to get personal about this, sir. We we don't.
Yeah, that was kind of mean.
That was pretty
man.
targeted. Yeah.
It's like, and Aroldo says not Florida for sure. And Aroldo has personal experience. Despite being in Brazil, he's lived in Florida before, so and he's coming back. So we have Brittany saying not Florida. I'm going to say not Florida. I'm just hoping one of these is not Florida.
Yeah,
that's all.
We don't do search parties in Florida.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the Gators would get 3 of the searchers. It's a dumb idea.
Right?
Aaron, that's
Depending where you're
awesome.
at. Walk in the grid. Hey, mom, you go over here.
Okay. That's pretty accurate right there. We don't do search parties in Florida. I can't remember ever having seen a search party in Florida. So like you get lost in like the mountains, like there's a good chance whatchamacallit, shit, I'm blanking. Harrison Ford will like get in a helicopter and go find you. Like you're pretty safe that's gonna happen. Or like Neck Chop with this special set of skills, he's gonna hunt you down and find you and you'll be fine. In Florida, you're just fucked. In Florida, you get eaten by an alligator in a Disney park.
Just don't
So
ever
I'm
let me
gonna
do
say
that.
not Florida. Yeah. Simon, what say you, dude? Turkey. Wow, we went international here. Wow, that is
Wow.
impressive.
Yeah, that seems logical.
In Florida, gators or meth heads will get you. That's and zombies.
Yeah.
And we have bath salts and zombies. So
Aaron, I miss you. Hearts.
Oh, I do hard hands a lot. That's my favorite thing to do. Yeah, I'm a hard hands guy.
Oh, we're all about the love here on the Tech Bar. And with that, I think we will close it out. We will have the after party as per usual for a little bit. I don't know how much garrison I have left here. But
Quite a bit. I just saw it.
I saw it. You
Special.
have a lot. You
Yeah.
have a wake up at an unbuilt whole.
No,
I'm trying not to end up in the closet,
we're only
but I
20%
do
closed
have.
at the moment, so we got a long way we
Put
can
that up,
go.
man.
Okay,
that up.
okay. So we
I
will
just
have
started
the.
to drink. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so we'll have the after party. Look at
Look at
freaking Aaron. I love you, Danny.
No. The next one.
The next one, yeah. Although he's missing the alignment, that's gonna hurt. I mean, I feel like
You're poking the taint.
I feel like that's
Oh,
a taint shot.
Oh.
if I'm honest.
Hey, Matt. Life finds a way.
Yeah,
It'll
okay,
happen.
okay.
It'll work.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying. This is. I love this.
If we do
have.
stick around,
we
I
have-
have a funny Brazil story, but we'll get back to it. So
Okay.
it was in the
Yeah,
diamond
I mean, no, if you want to do the Brazil story, you can do it right now if you want.
This is like
No,
the
no,
most
no.
on the rails this show's ever been.
Yeah, we're staying in. Yeah, you know, big guys, we have to drink a lot to stay up to that level.
Well,
of,
that's okay. That's the positive of being a big dude. Like
Yeah.
I can pound them and hang. Like I love that. Like
yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Wait,
funny.
no,
So the guy's like,
Rojo,
I'm
why wait? No. Oh, he wants to hear the Brazil story. Okay.
No. It's just funny. So like he's like, hey, I had this diamond trader. So the guy that was buying and selling diamonds with me was a guy named Zadik Maneski. He's a 7 foot tall, 345-pound Armenian guy, but he owned a mine in Brazil. Yeah, thank you. It switched up. Thank you, Aaron. You're being very, very politically correct there. It was very nice. But yeah, no, but he was telling me about his father-in-law that came over to the United States. He married a Brazilian woman. She's beautiful, but had a diamond mine. His father-in-law's in the car with him. And he drives by one of them rental places where like you rent big equipment. And he goes, oh. He goes, what? He goes, that would be stolen by tomorrow morning. So we can't put those things out like that. We have to put them behind barbed wire. And he said electrical grids get stolen all the time. He said, yeah, it's pretty chaotic there. But anyways, but he was being fairly diminutive about the Brazilian population in that space. But sorry, maybe not his Brazilian. It was a different story.
Yeah.
Oh, he was expecting a wax. I apologize. Yeah, this was actually a Brazil story.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, excuse me.
I think Keith is going to show off his Brazilian wax soon enough. Then that's exactly why I keep avoiding him. That's
Yeah. Keith does seem like he'd be interesting at a party, like for sure.
Oh yeah, I genuinely I give him a lot of shit, but I cannot wait to hang out with Keith.
Have you guys not met either? I did meet.
No,
I did meet Keith.
You've
one
never
time.
met Keith? I didn't know that.
No, I've never met him in person. We keep missing each other. I keep telling him I'm going somewhere,
True
and then
story, though, Aaron.
So so with that, Matt, you said you have an event tomorrow. Anything else you got coming up?
Oh God, yeah, probably a few things. Sounds pretty bougie, but yeah, like actually, I started putting it on my webpage. No, I started putting it on my webpage. So cybermattlee.com. Where's Matt? I'm actually tracking my number of flights. Like I've been on 22 flights, 34 nights in a hotel this year, 16 different cities, and I think like 23 or something. 23 of those. So that picture, my photographer at PAX 8 was trying to get my headshot for PAX 8. And
whoa, check out this humble brag. My photographer at PAX 8.
Oh, she's amazing. No. Like everybody's okay, fine. Like I meant the peoples that use her as their services. For yeah. But anyway, so Laura was taking my picture and she was changing lenses. She switched out of that, and I was like, I just made a face at her, and then she snagged the picture and she goes, "That's going to be your official PAX 8 headshot." And legit, this has shown up everywhere in the entire world at PAX 8. Like I'll walk into giant presentations and it's just so I just totally made peace with it. Yeah. But I did start making like this page with all the stuff of where I'm going to be.
Oh, I love this.
Really what I like to call this is the OSINT way to kill Matt. Like if you were like just laying out the world, right? Like so
this is like when you put on Facebook you're leaving town for 2 weeks so they can come break into your house. Yeah.
No, but AKA my wife gets a ton of insurance money, so it is probably a bit of a game. If
if my wife goes away, I get like real good jet ski money. Like, you know.
Yeah. She gets more than jet ski money. Like
we should rent jet skis at some point, Ray. In Miami.
Yeah. It'd be fun. Yeah. We'll see who can get to Cuba first.
That's like Jason's like, let's just rent these modes of travel so we can possibly like throw people out of helicopters. I'm totally down. Like
that was such a cool thing. I screwed Jason over though. Like that day, like I gave him some of my equipment. I'm like, yeah, man, this is great. Take this up in the helicopter. didn't have it set up to record appropriately. Like I'm
It's
a
fine.
terrible human. I just like to admit it. You
Oh,
know?
it's fine.
Like, yeah.
You just gave me
Were
an
you
excuse
at
to ride in a
Boom?
helicopter again.
Matt,
What's that?
were you at Ride a Boom?
Oh yeah, that was a great conference, man.
Did I not
Yeah.
freaking run into you at Ride a Boom?
You
I was.
Did, but you were beyond the level of alcohol that should have remembered that. I have the pictures
Okay,
to prove it.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
there was
reasonable.
a certain
I
level
appreciate
of
it.
like BAC that would have been in that level. We got a picture
I
hugging.
appreciate your
was good.
consideration. Sir. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I'm a
understanding.
giver. That's what I do. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
So Austin
You're
Roberts
on the
has
bed.
me in his phone as Matt the Giver Lee. And the reason is, yeah, like he's got a drunk recording me going, I'm a fucking giver, Austin Roberts. And so
Austin Roberts. Austin Roberts was broken at Right a Boom. I broke him.
That's awesome.
Matt the Giver Lee, and it comes up in his phone. Yeah.
Keith has invited us to his cabin for jet skis and a boat.
I'm
So-
in. I've seen this horror movie before once. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I remember this. This is
Was
where
it Kiss
like
the Girls? I think it was
uh,
Kiss the Girls. Yeah,
this is Cabin in the Woods. I've seen this.
yeah, that's.
I'm
the one.
still down. I'm still gonna do it. I'm
I mean,
an
I'm
idiot.
in. Like, I didn't want to like lay
Yeah.
anybody off on the wrong trail here. Like, I'm gonna go have time in the woods. But
I'm gonna hear a noise outside at 3 a.m. I'm still gonna go outside because I'm an idiot. But you know why
sure,
not?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. But what about you,
Exactly.
Jason? You have like you're always like yelling at random vendors and doing live streams and shit. And I missed you today because you didn't do a live stream with us.
Yeah.
But
Let's see. What do I got coming up? I'm doing the Ninja thing on May 10th.
Nice.
okay.
I think I have a talk accepted at Secure. I'm pretty sure. We'll see what else. I don't know. There's more. I can't think of it.
I
don't-
hope I do. I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, they haven't announced yet, but I was negotiating with Paige because apparently when you put your title as MSPs get your shit together, they won't actually publish that in their shit, so you have to change the
No.
title.
Yeah,
Really?
but it's not an inaccurate statement as an overall sentiment.
It's not.
No,
So we
it's
negotiated
really
it, and I can have it on the title slide struck out, and I can talk
Oh,
about it. They
it
just
makes
won't
it fun
publish it
and
in their book.
frivolous. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
All right. And Simon, we got some shit coming up. Can you bring that up?
Yeah, so we do have several events. We just got wrapped up with the Tech Bar podcast. If you guys want to join the after party, be on the lookout for the link on MSP Geek and on the OIT Discord. Next week at 1 p.m., Thursday, April 7th, we're going to be doing a partner first webinar with Gozinta, how to have difficult conversations before they become impossible. Then on April 12th at 1 p.m., we're hosting a webinar with Everything MSP Group. So make sure to tune in for that. 4/14, we're back at the Tech Bar with Jimmy Hatzel of QuickPass. And then on 4/20 at 1 p.m., we're going to be doing a webinar with QuickPass as well, creating a cybersecurity sales process.
Jimmy
Make
Hatzel
sure you
was on
tune-
my my beard banter. It was awesome. We had a great conversation.
I have a good Jimmy story. He hounded me forever to take a demo of Scout forever. And then I finally agreed to do it. And like the next day they announced they were acquired by Barracuda. And I'm like, yep, nope.
Yep. I'm not going to beat up Brian Babineau over there at Barracuda. Good people.
Simon, you're missing some shit. So
Hey, let me just take the control here,
That's a
buddy.
recycled
Got this
slide.
squared away.
I'm gonna need you for the next 14 hours now, because we don't do enough fucking events here. At so
Sure.
we launched a media network a couple weeks ago. Very fucking excited about it. Been soft talking about it here and there.
This is the slow hype.
we have
I'm trying to bring it back.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll do the slow clap later. So we have it is the MSP Media Network. The idea is unifying all the podcasts in the MSP community and bringing them all in one place. And it is literally everywhere. Tomorrow we will have the next episode of MSP Dispatch, which is news, thought leadership, and all the important topics, including the spring shit that fucking sucks that these two are like, they know full well what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about that and all the other fun stuff going on in Reddit and all the other MSP communities. But you can check out previous episodes. That is hosted by Mr. Tony Francisco and myself.
Nice.
You can look out for that tomorrow.
This is
Tony.
super good, man. This is great.
Yeah, man. So, and we have 12 or 13 shows booked so far. We're trying to get to 20 by the end of April. We've partnered with MSP Geek. So it's going to be fucking awesome. So we'll put the link in the chat, but be sure to subscribe, click like, subscribe, whatever, smash the whatever button, all that fun shit. Yeah.
All those things.
All the things.
Do all the things. Punch your screen, whatever. And then go on the Cyberdrain CTF, and we'll give you a new one if you win.
Touche.
So, all right. With that said, thank you so much, OIT family. We appreciate you in the chat. Thank you to Jason and Matt, the sexiest, most awesomest beards in the channel. I appreciate the both out of you guys. Danny, appreciate you, super cousin and super cousin wife in the chat, and the OIT family as always. See you next time. Take care, guys. Namaste. This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.